be live on YouTube.
Ya.
On TikTok. Should be live soon.
¿Sí servirá, güey?
¿El ese? ¿Quién sabe? Está muy chiquita, ¿no?
Mira, güey.
Some shit.
Oh, pero va a estar bien lúcida, güey.
No, está muy chiquita. What's up, chat? ¿Cómo andamos?
¿Qué tal, güey?
¿Cómo andamos? We're back.
¿Dónde están? ¿Dónde estamos?
The week hiatus. Aquí está. Apenas. I don't think anybody's come in yet.
We're on.
We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. I'm gonna share it to
Where the fuck is el Xavier?
Xavier came in.
Oh, he came in, pero ya se fue el güey.
Se fue. Salió. Entró y salió. How's everybody doing? ¿Cómo andamos? Let's wait and see. Let's see what the people tune in.
I need to get me like a nice pinche destapador. Voy a ver si hago uno.
Algo tranqui. No lo pongas donde sea, güey.
No, like to have it for the podcast.
Órale.
No usarlo ahí,
No. What's up, everybody? What's up? Thanks for liking it up. Happy weekend. ¿Cómo andamos? We're just starting off. We took like a 2-week hiatus.
Break.
Yeah, a little break.
A mental health.
A mental health break.
Mental wellness break.
El mundial. Estamos mirando el mundial. How's everybody doing though? Make sure to check in. Don't be too shy. Type in into the chat. We'll wait for you guys to come in. Hopefully, some people come in.
If we didn't lose our followers.
Yeah, over 2 weeks.
Did you check the mics, man?
I checked mine. I was gonna tell you that on yours.
Check.
What's up, Ale? Sounds good.
Check 1, 2. ¿Cómo sabes, güey? Ni siquiera tienes los earphones.
Chao.
Oh, ¿sí?
Es que tengo oídos biónicos, güey. Thanks, bro.
Fresas.
Fresa.
Fresas con crema.
But yeah. Hi. What's up, Ale? What's up?
What
Everybody,
up, Ale?
sure to check in. Don't be shy. ¿Qué andamos? Ya no trajimos la copa porque no se vino para México.
Ya nos desilusionamos.
Oh, pues la última vez que estábamos bien ilusionados, que nos íbamos a chingar a Inglaterra y madre y media.
Vale, verga.
Pero pues así es el partido, así es el fútbol. Se te cayó. Se te cayó el fierro.
Nunca, güey, eso.
Pero sí, güey. Aquí estamos esperando mientras mi pareja.
¿Quién, güey? Somos pareja ya.
Somos pareja,
De
güey.
paz de verga. Chescotada. Y si fuéramos, güey, yo sería el hombre, güey, de la relación.
No creo.
Oye, ¿ves cómo me dijiste, güey? ¿Cómo lo dijiste?
But yeah, nos miramos el mundial. Did you see the final?
No,
¿No lo miraste en la final?
no.
Sí, yo medio la miré, güey.
No que no la ibas a ver, güey, yo por eso no.
No, ese fue el Tavi. El Toby dijo que
Oh,
haga.
tú me dijiste que para ver un robo
Oh, para
en la
ver un robo.
CBS, güey,
Ah,
mejor.
pues sí, güey, pero pues lo iba a
Por
escuchar
eso
el
dije,
Toby.
entonces, a la verga, no va a hacer nada. I was
No,
gonna make a carne asada, güey.
damn. Pero. Y pero se chingaron a Argentina feo, güey. Es que se miraba venir, güey. Cuando mirabas a los equipos que le daban a Argentina, güey, llegar y jugarlo en España, güey, te da sensación de por qué no los dejaron jugar antes. ¿Por qué hicieron esas reglas de que number one and number two in the world shouldn't be able to play in the group stages and whatnot? So yo creo que sí, quién sabe de arreglos, ¿verdad? Mucha gente anda hablando de que, oh, se arregló y que X cosa.
Pues es que
Pero
sí, güey.
todos,
Luego,
cuando
luego
de
se
lo que
ve,
se
güey.
miraba, pues, había mucha ayuda de un lado. ¿Te imaginas zero bar interventions, güey? Every team had bar interventions, except for Argentina.
Ya.
Este, entonces nos quedamos al último cantando. ¿Dónde está Leo Messi?
No mames.
Leo Messi, ¿dónde está?
Se fue para atrás a la Argentina, el güey.
Ese güey. Arriba las Chivas, ganaron el último minuto.
Ganaron. Gol de Piojo.
Ey, creo fue de Piojo.
Sí, fue de Piojo.
Ah, y pero se chingaron a Argentina. Pero a mí se me hace chistoso, güey, porque todos mis amigos, los Messi lovers o los de Argentina, güey, todos hablaban con estadísticas, güey, de que se miraba cómo le estaban yendo a Argentina y decían, ustedes son unos conspiranoicos. Decían, esas son conspiraciones, juguemos fútbol. Y después de la final, güey, los conspiranoicos son ellos, güey. Ellos andan hablando de que, oh,
Nos la robaron.
amenazaron a Messi, que si amenazaron a su familia, que si jugaba bien, que no jugaba.
That's so stupid, bro.
So, se me hace reír, güey, que yo creo que de un lado tenemos los números, güey, para enseñar the actual proof of what the fuck, why doesn't this look funny to you? Y del otro lado estos güeyes andan hablando de cualquier pendejada, que pues de la corrupción de la AFA también, que lo está investigando la
Oh, there. Yeah,
FBI.
the video you sent me is pretty wild, güey.
Ujú.
I didn't know that.
So, eso está cabrón. Ahí está el Alonso. What's up, Alonso?
¿Qué onda, Alonso?
Y dice, the Argentina media is saying it's all corrupt. The FBI was going to take their president of the selección. Según es lo que dicen. Pero ahora lo dicen allá, oh, que amenazaron I think his name is Chiqui Peña. Oh, what the fuck is his name? I think it is Chiqui Peña.
No sé, güey.
That sounds half right. Pero, güey, y ya salen que, ándale, Chiqui Tapia. Yo creo que el Chiqui Peña es otro güey. Pero,
El Cheque Peña,
Cheque
güey.
Peña, ándale. Pero, ahora salen que se lo querían llevar y que no sé qué. Pero según sí le quitaron el celular, güey, at the airport.
¿Ya?
La computer y el celular. Es que está todo medio raro, güey, con lo del money laundering.
Que
El
ya
video
ves
que te
que también
mandé.
a México se me hace que iban a jugar un amistoso, ¿no? Antes del Mundial.
Ey,
Y que they wanted them to send it to, like, I don't know how many different, like,
pues habían quedado en un precio, al
accounts.
último dijeron, mejor vamos a cobrar 6 millones. And they're like, damn. Pero pues dijeron, pues son los campeones del mundo. And they're like, yeah, te mandamos la feria. Ya cuando se la iban a mandar, dicen, no me la mandes todavía, quiero que me la mandes a esta cuenta y
Ya, tanto a esta cuenta, tanto a esta cuenta, ya.
ya salen que México was like, nah, fuck that. Si quieres te la mando una y tú,
Hey, you fucking deal with
ya,
that shit.
ya le dijeron que no y México mejor no se metió. Pero también esta final, güey, se tenía que haber jugado, no la final, pero el partido, güey, de entre España y Argentina. Había uno que se le decían la finalísima, que era el ganador de la Copa América, el ganador de la Copa Euro, y era España y Argentina.
Yeah.
Y tampoco se armó, güey, el último minuto, que según había muchos contradictions.
Mhm.
Pero I'm willing to say, güey, que more than likely it had a lot to do with that. Porque España tampoco no va a decir, pues sí, ¿verdad? Déjame mancho también y te mando tu feria para allá.
Yeah.
Yo, Luis here. What's up, Ozzy?
What up, Ozzy?
Yeah, cell phone and laptop is because he told the FIFA to send the money to these shell companies. Yeah. Favorite gangster movie.
What's up, Bobito?
Just finished watching Paid in Full.
Favorite gangster movie? I think for me, the classic way for me, la de Sangre por Sangre, way.
Oh yeah, we were just watching it last
Blood
time.
in, blood out.
We had nothing to watch. I'm like, fuck it, let's watch it.
That's a classic.
Yeah, in 1080p way. Miklo's actually brown way.
No mames, güey. Te pa de verga.
Te duró
Amores
poquito.
perros.
Amores perros. Gangster movie también, güey, pero esa sí, güey. Without a doubt, I really like it. Pero está Goodfellas, güey. Que viene siendo gangster, mob. Goodfellas really good. Y luego The Departed, güey.
Oh, The Departed.
The
Good.
Departed is really good too, man. Infantino, Messi lover. Training Day. But Training Day is more of a cop thing, corrupt cop, no?
A Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale's alright.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. Pero yo, para mí, a
Have
lot
you
of...
tried this? ¿Sí lo probaste este, güey?
Yeah, I think so. Del Día de la Carne.
Oh, yeah? It's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no?
Sí. El Bronx Tale for me nunca le llegó a los talones a Goodfellas, though. But a lot of people rate it higher than Goodfellas.
Es que it's not really like a
sure.
gangster movie. I feel like it's más like, ¿cómo te diría, güey? It kind of depicts life así pues allá, ¿me entiendes? Like, it wasn't really about, it did touch on the gangster stuff, pero también it followed the life of this little kid that
That had nothing to
had
do
nothing
with
to
it.
do with
And
being
he
a
kind of
mobster.
started becoming, fuck. He started getting like into it, but
No, well, he was like a favorite del mero boss de
uh-huh.
la neighborhood, right? Pero it was like, como like a story that he was like between his pops.
And
That obviously his dad is his dad, and you know his dad was a hardworking man. Y todo el pedo. And then him being like taken in by the main boss, like
boss.
the mob boss de ahí de su área, güey. I mean, it's a nice story, to be honest.
It's
with you.
good. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people make a lot of clips of it too.
El Ramiro Vampiro, Los Albañiles, El Arracadas. Are those the fucking Mexican ones?
Los Albañiles. Pinche Juan Camaney movie sounds like it, ¿no?
Como los de Mario Almada and all these fools.
Los Albañiles sounds comedic. ¿Que no?
¿Será? No sé, güey. I've never heard that shit. Unless que nos está diciendo albañiles a nosotros, güey.
Oh, yeah. No,
Pero
porque
los
digo
albañiles
Bronx Tale.
hacen buen billete, güey.
Los Albañiles. Con Jaime Maussan, iba a decir. Pero, yeah, man. Está cabrón todo eso lo de Argentina porque están saliendo a decir que hubo pagos del price de la FIFA del Mundial 2022 que se lo mandaron la feria antes de que se jugara la final.
Como diciendo, ya ganamos.
Yeah.
Pero que no, también esa mundial le dieron casi un penal por
Por
partido.
juego, güey. Fueron 5 penales, creo, en 7 partidos.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Se me hace chistoso porque hay güeyes como de Argentina y le dicen, si le quitas los goles de penal a Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi tiene no sé cuántos goles más. Dice, no, pues si le quitamos los penales al partido del fútbol, Messi no tuviera
Goles.
mundial. No tuviera mundial.
¿Quién ganó the Golden Boot esta vez?
Mbappé, güey.
Mbappé. Yeah, hell yeah.
Mbappé la ganó. Y the best player fue Rodri de España, el
Rodri.
mediocampista, yeah. I think it was solid.
También ese desmadre que pasó después del juego, güey, ¿sí viste?
Oh, sí, es
Que se
los,
agarraron a putazos,
los
güey.
argentinos no saben perder, güey. Los argentinos no saben perder. Siempre, güey, en cualquier partido donde estén los argentinos, si pierden, güey, hay madrazos.
That's wild, bro.
No saben perder, no saben ni ganar, no saben perder. ¿Qué dice? I love it's heavy. Asa.
I love it's heavy. What you mean? Is that a movie?
I don't know.
Y luego dice,
the top 11 of the world.
el Alonso. Top 11 in the world. That's dope, bro. And he's the one that scored the goal today for Chivas, the
Chivas.
winning goal. Yeah. No saben ganar o perder.
The Godfather, güey. Ahí dice el ¿cómo se llama ese güey?
Or Ramiro Vampiro,
The Godfather. You ever watch The Godfather
El
movies?
Draculín. I read the books.
Oh, you read the book.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd. The books are better,
The-
bro.
I
You like
mean,
the movie? You should try reading the book. Pero, güey, I always saw like The Godfather. It was always a well-respected movie. Pero nunca me sentaba to watch it, güey. And I watched the first two. There's a third one, and they say that you don't even know the third one is there because the first two are like the best ones. And those movies are so fucking dope. They're long as hell, pero
sí,
they're
güey.
fucking
Pero
dope.
yo la
Güey.
neta, mira, te digo, and I'm not that type of person because te digo que yo, like well, I grew up like reading books, right? And I was like, I have hasta ahorita, güey, tengo todos los Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
So yo pues los leí todos, güey, and you know you read the book and it has a lot more detail, like it's different, like imagining things versus seeing it like on screen, right?
Es que,
And
pues,
obviously cuando miré la película, güey,
yeah.
it's a lot different. They have to make it different because it's not a book, right? They have to make it entertaining.
Yeah.
And yeah, they do change stuff, but it's like, well,
For Harry Potter or?
yeah, for a lot of other stuff
Okay.
también, you know. Como I'm sure the Odyssey is not exactly as a
As
book. They
the
had
book,
to
yeah.
add more stuff to make it more like, oh shit, like maybe like the
Or
battle.
they changed things.
Yeah, a little bit. Like they kind of change it back, you know, to make it more entertaining,
More
right? Because it is
entertaining.
entertainment. It's not like
Yeah. It's not.
going into the fucking theater and just being read the audiobook and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So, I understand that there's gonna be things that are not gonna be the same, but at the same time, it's really cool to see like a book like basically come to life. ¿Me entiendes?
I think the thing que tienen los readers, güey, is that it's very hard to make the thing that you pictured in your mind be brought to life.
But yeah, but you got to learn how to understand that that's two
It's
different
not,
things.
yeah,
It's
two
not gonna
different
be the
things. Yeah, it's
same.
not gonna be the same.
It's
'Cause
like
there's always like, it's a thing, güey. Even in comic books, like, oh, this is not according to the comics. Like,
oh
no, this
yeah,
isn't.
but those are like the fucking los pinches religious or theologists or the que a huevo quieren que todo
Todo
sea by
está-
the
yeah,
book, but it can't be like that, you know.
yeah.
Y yo te digo que igual with the Lord of the Rings movies, like the Hobbit movies, like when I heard that the Hobbit was coming up, like they were gonna bring it out, I had read the book already, you know, and it's one book. It's not a trilogy.
Yeah.
It's not like let's say the Harry Potter books that they go by like cada año or whatever, yeah.
Goblet of Fire or whatever.
Yeah. So este güey, Blood and Blood Out is the most gangster Disney movie. Y te digo güey, que a lot of people hated on The Hobbit.
Mm, I didn't watch it, güey.
And they were like, oh, okay, they changed all this shit and fuck this shit. And it's like I asked like one of my coworkers, like, but have you even given it a chance, bro? Like, give it a chance.
Yeah.
You know, like I know it's not the same, but it's still dope to see like a representation of what the story is. It still follows the same story. It might change a little bit here and there, and they might remove shit here and there, you know? And I was fucking stoked that they were gonna make 3 fucking movies, not just one, you know?
Yeah.
It's such a good book, bro, that it's cool that they actually split it in 3. And I know that probably they do that shit for like more money,
More
right?
money, yeah.
But I'm like shit. I'd rather watch a fucking like a 6-hour let's say trilogy instead of one fucking movie trying to cram everything in one like 3 hours, you know?
Yeah. That's true. Well, it's funny way that we got into the Odyssey so quick, but I went to watch the Odyssey last week, way. It released last Friday, and it was a movie that had a lot of controversy, way, with the choices of the casting, uh, the fact that there's black people playing certain roles when it's Greek times, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And este the whole thing with the trans person, right?
¿Sí entró?
Huh?
¿Sí entró the trans
Sí
person?
entró, güey, pero she wasn't, or he wasn't playing um the role of Achilles, which was the main thing. We're like, how are you gonna put a trans person to
Achilles.
play
Who was
Achilles?
playing Achilles?
Achilles doesn't come out in the movie.
What the fuck?
He comes out in the book, but también, güey, when you go into it, because that's what when I started seeing everybody complain about it, I kind of went and like refreshed my mind.
Yeah.
'Cause I read that shit in
High school.
high school, güey. And I liked those stories, right? I like the Greek mythology and like just the war stuff, the war aspect, especially me coming from like heavy metal and all this shit. So I really
Heavy
like
metal, black metal, fool.
and
Heavy metal, black metal is not heavy metal.
but so I started getting into it, and Achilles doesn't come out too much in the story either. Like he meets him in hell, and he tells him he regrets pushing him as being as the he regrets because you remember Troy the movie, like
Yeah.
siempre like he wanted to be the immortal soldier, like vida recia, güey, live fast, die young. He didn't care, but in hell he tells him like, hey, I was mistaken, like I should have cared less and wanted to live and die as an old man instead of like
Fi-
seeking immortality
yeah.
through the name and legacy.
Through legacy, yeah.
So right away I knew it wasn't gonna be that full, but a lot of people lost their shit. I think it's the craziest thing when people die on a hill like that, like on like nah, que no sé qué. It is kind of weird seeing Asian people,
Pero,
in Greek times. It kind of throws you
but
off.
still, look. Let's kind of pause for a bit. We don't know, right? We don't know how it was back then,
We don't.
and I'm sure, like now, um, ¿cómo te diría? Como
What the
in
fuck?
the future, right? En el pinche futuro ahorita, like I'm sure que no va a aparecer in the history books that it was like the U.S. was a whole melting pot of people, and we all contribute to the country's success, whatever, right? And because the United States, it's a white country, they're gonna make it seem like, oh, it was a white
Country.
success, right? It wasn't like other races or whatever. But if you really think about it, way like how far away is China from Greece, or like
That's
let's
what.
say Africans,
That's
like
other things that people started. So one thing is like,
trade routes, bro. Like you're talking about trade routes. You're talking about, the
but other
fucking
people started saying like, oh, if you guys don't know, this certain the where this scene happens, it happens to be Japan today. It's like you're way off. You're on the side of fucking Italy, bro. Like there's no way it's close to Japan, right?
yeah.
To be making or pushing misinformation like that too, you know. Yo dije Christopher Nolan way is Christopher Nolan, bro. Um, the nerd in me when it comes to that fool is just like this was still gonna tell a good story, and you're not and all that stuff, bro. Every character that had a lot of controversy
Hmm.
barely had screen time. Way
Mm.
like the Morenita, she's what's that
Spoiler alert. Uh-huh.
well the Morenita. There's Athena, way, which is damn, I'm
Athena is
horrible.
the Greek goddess.
Ajá. Pero está ella y también she's black too.
Athena?
Yeah, in the movie. And then there's the most beautiful woman that Troy fights the Greeks for. Do you remember the name?
No, no.
Helen.
Oh,
Helen.
okay.
She's black
Helen
too.
of Helen of Troy?
Helen of Troy.
Okay.
And but they hardly have any screen time, or even in the story itself, they hardly have any time within the story way. Because the story is mainly the journey of the Odysseus going back to trying to get back
Trying to get
home.
back to, yeah.
So
Simón.
like all these characters that people were losing their minds over, like they hardly had any time, way.
It's Alonso,
Oh, so there we go. Like Zendaya was
the goddess.
the goddess, yeah. And Lupita, I don't know her last name, Lupita.
Este
I don't
güey
know how
sí
to
ni suena.
pronounce it, but she was a black version
Ooh.
of Helen.
Oh.
But a lot of people, and then the Asian foods, it was just weird. I think the thing that threw me off was just like seeing Asian foods throwing like starting to fight with like what the fuck, like, it just throws you off
But historically, way, I think that all armies have been
like weeks.
mixed, especially like in huge fucking like civilizations like that.
Yeah,
Like es como decir, oh, in Rome nomás había Romans.
yeah.
Like Rome was fucking huge, bro. Abarcaba a big ass chunk of like Europe and Asia, Africa. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's the other thing that I thought too, because it's like, especially in Greek times, like what I don't think it's that far off to say that some of these people were actually black.
yeah, no, or Asian, bro.
And it's but yeah, it threw me off. It didn't make the movie any better or worse, like to put them in there. And the one thing that I loved was that at least I didn't catch on to any agenda pushing way, which is something that is very
Nowadays, right?
nowadays is everywhere way. Like, oh, feel sorry for this set of group people, feel sorry for this, that, and the other. And it's like I was glad that the story was just told as it was supposed to
Yeah,
be. Yeah.
that's cool.
Yes, it's funny to me, because it just based on the content que siempre me sale, I'm like, man, you guys are really choosing to die on this sword. Like, fuck all this, bro. This is meaningless stuff, and it makes everybody else look fucking dumb. But it makes it so dumb way. Like, I think it's so dumb that they're both dumb way. That extreme end that you're like, no, I'm not watching that movie because there's a black person and Asians
Well, that's why I didn't watch it,
and
bro. Nah.
Latino and a Latinos playing like what's supposed to be a Greek old man. And then on the other side, it's just people like, oh yes, let's go watch it because there is a trans in there. Like, no, go watch it because it's a good story, bro. Like, I don't think any of that should be playing into your decision to wanting to watch a movie,
But
especially from Christopher Nolan.
but then you go to what you just said, right? That you don't think that should be like the final, like, let's say uh your opinion to go watch that movie, right? Because, oh, okay, they're putting in a trans person or whatever, but then why are you putting these people there?
Yeah.
Why are you casting them?
So
You know, like,
I also
it's
step
like,
into it with like that mentality where it's like, well, obviously this fool wants to like be considered for like the prizes and shit, right? Like all the awards. And apparently now
oh, they got quotas they got to
they
meet.
got quotas.
That's
They
fucking
got
bullshit.
DEI now, bro, in the film industry, which is not a shocker, bro. The film industry has so much shit going on that that's probably the least of their problems. And to me, the movie was good. The movie was good.
Yeah.
That fool told a good story. The cinematography is insane. Way there's certain things that happen within the movie that you're like that has to be computerized, CGI, and hell no, way. Everything is.
I watched like a little like a little snippet of like what it was to make the movie,
Yeah,
and that's pretty badass, way.
yeah,
That's when I
man.
was like, damn. Y yo la neta, way, I'm not a fanatic. Yo me gustan. I like watching movies. I don't watch them as much as I used to, like when I used to go to the theater or whatever. But I didn't know like the whole thing about Christopher Nolan and like, oh, people fucking going crazy for this fool
Yeah,
and all that shit. Like, a vez que me dijiste like, oh, well, fucking one of your favorite movies, la de
the Interstellar,
Interstellar, that is that.
Inception, and
Yeah,
all
like
those.
I'm like, oh shit, well that makes sense, you know. But
And
it's crazy way like how they made that
the
the
horse.
Trojan horse.
Yeah.
That's fucking
That's
bad, bro.
insane, way. Let me answer this was question first.
Again,
And Alonso, he said, did you watch it on 70 millimeter? I did watch it, but the best 70 millimeter is the Universal Studios, and I didn't get tickets to that one. Universal Studios is technically sold out
for how long?
for the duration of the movie being.
Fuck, that's wild.
Like, you get seats in the front. I told my girl, I'm like, I think I'm gonna go one of these mornings. I'm just gonna watch it in the front just to get the experience. Some people say that it's not even that bad. Some people say that it's bad on your neck. But I just want to get the experience of the best 70 millimeter movie experience. The best one is in Irvine. I don't know. I read into it and they said that the best one is Universal Studios. That's the one screen that has the actual size. Because we went, they stream it on 70 millimeter, pero le cortan los sides, way.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a square instead of a full
Oh,
screen.
okay, okay, like a widescreen.
Yeah.
Y el Gobito dice que nos pasamos de verga. ¿Por qué, güey?
Pero wait, and with Christopher Nolan, something that I just found out too is that the movie Troy with Brad Pitt was supposed to be him, way. So se le habían dado a él. Le dijeron he was an up and coming director at that time.
El Nolan?
Huh. And this will start building the horse way. And they're like last minute, not last minute, but before they even got into like working, they're like, you know what? Whoever that director is, way at the time he had a better career, and now they're like, we're just gonna give it to this guy. Yeah, and then like we're gonna give you something else, another project. Y le dieron. They kind of just said give him Batman way because they thought it's a joke of a fucking
Yeah.
thing, and that fool went on to make the best fucking Batman trilogy. And
Damn. That was the one with
with Heath Ledger
Heath Ledger,
as the
yeah.
Joker, and then now he's with Universal. That was with Warner Bros.
Oh,
Now
Warner
he's
Brothers.
with Universal. Pero he's always made good movies. Way there's a scene that just is fucking insane. It's the whole war scene way with Troy when they're breaking into Troy.
Yeah.
But it's so intense way. The fact that you're watching it on IMAX with the, because IMAX is obviously the screen and the visuals, but they also fucking give you the best like sound.
Ujú.
So you're feeling everything with the music, the way it's supposed to be.
Ya no se
fucking
usan
done.
lentes ni nada de eso. It's not
Nah,
okay. Because yo también, that's a
the
lot of
3D stuff, no, esa es otra
Cause
mamada.
yo la neta, güey, te digo que también there was, back in the days, there was movies that we would go watch, like in IMAX, and then, que, oh, you gotta wear these glasses and all this shit. Y yo, pues, no mames, güey, no, estoy ciego a la verga.
Glasses.
And I don't wear fucking contacts anymore. So it's like, it's a
Nah,
hassle, bro, you know?
yeah, I'm sure. Pero it's a good movie. I always enjoyed cinematography. I mean, fucking expensive ass cameras that I've been
Yeah.
purchasing and shit. But the
Hay que
that's
hacer una
what it is.
película, güey.
We should.
We could get a black couch in here y, ¿verdad?
Te ponemos
Te
así,
pongo en cuatro, güey,
te
aquí
pongo-
todo.
It'll be the ¿cómo se dice? The fuck. I forgot the word.
Ya te puse nervioso, güey.
Sí,
Ya.
bro.
Fucking pinche Junior.
¿Qué? ¿Está mejor que?
Monthly
Monthly Python?
no, Monty Python and the Holy Grail or whatever. That's a dumbass movie, bro.
But how do you guys feel? I mean, we know Alonso loves all the DEI.
No mames.
No te creas, Alonso. But let's go over the comments.
Let's go.
Aquí que nos preguntó Alonso si ya habíamos visto. You see, the Disclosure, crazy movie makes you think. Oh, we didn't watch the Disclosure with the one with the aliens.
Oh, we didn't.
Nah,
We should watch that one and then we'll talk about it.
yeah.
Hey, wait, how come you did it like that? You wrapped it around the handle.
I've always wrapped it around the handle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just realized that shit. I'm like, is it fucking up or what?
No. Yes, Neta, I wonder where the 5-hour version is. Lost in Disney archives. It's talking about Blood in, Blood Out.
Yeah.
Nolan went woke. What about brown metal?
There's no such thing, bro. Is there brown metal? Nah.
Nah. Maybe
Metalachi.
today, way, those wokes. We're all gonna end up looking Filipino. Okay, dice they're taking it off the school books. The Latino what?
Contributions to the U.S.
No mames. Helen of Troy no era chocolate.
Fucking
Pinche
gobito.
gobito.
Este vato.
Yeah, y eso es lo que a lot of people like.
But it's true, way.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, dude. Like, I get it, dog. Like, okay, pero like goddesses, like these gods were depicted as white or like maybe not white, but Greeks. You know, like
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. Why would you put an African?
It makes me question everything now, bro. Cause out of nowhere, everything is not to be insulting or anything, but everything now there's like,
Yeah, fuck it. Let's be insulting, bro. Fuck that shit. Nah.
it has some root with it being a black person. You know, and like everything is it started because of this black person. Everything way. Like I see videos
Like what? For like what?
like today I was watching a video and I'm pretty sure this is true the whole Rodeo Drive thing. Okay, it used to it used to be a farm. Beverly Hills used to be a farm, and it was a
Okay.
black lady. But it makes me question it. Like, how true is that? Like, are you starting to bend the truth in order to like
To benefit like
the
your
people today?
yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe it was, but according to them, they
Or wasn't it a brown person? Wasn't it?
I don't know, fool, but si dicen que eran negro, I mean, according to them, they
this
never
is-
owned anything. They have always been slaves
there's
and
a
they've always been
page
oppressed and
on
all that shit.
Instagram.
So
there's a page on Instagram that like almost to everything. Like, oh yeah, there used to be this, and then they started erasing them. There used to be this, that black people, and then they started killing them out. But it makes you question it. You know, I'm not saying that perhaps it's not true, but it makes you question like if you're able to like bend the characters today of the stuff that we know and like make it whatever you want to make it, then you're able to do that too with your
Bro,
stuff.
pues that's history. History, we all, at least, Annie, you should already know
Yeah.
that it's made like para que le beneficie, way to benefit, like, you know, like let's say American history, way. It's made to benefit like white people.
No, really. But
And I'm
yeah,
not shitting on white people, because también yo digo, like, let's say
it
the,
should.
the white people of today, pues ellos no tienen la culpa. They didn't write the fucking history book.
No. Y aquí
But it,
dice
uh
Alonso, it should have been Sydney Sweeney. You know Sydney Sweeney?
yeah, yeah, I know her because of, like, I think they did an interview, and I don't know what the fuck. No me acuerdo qué fue. It was like a famous interview, and she was just like staring at the fucking
Yeah,
person,
she
like,
became like a meme for a bit.
yeah, Simon. That's how I found out about her. But I'm not like como te digo, güey, yo no.
Yeah, cause she
I'm
said,
not very into like pop shit.
I guess she made an ad for like American Eagle,
Uh huh.
and the ad said it's all in the jeans,
Hmm.
but they were saying the jeans, but they at the same time was como doble sentido, where it's like it's all in the jeans that she's hot too, you know.
Yeah.
But people took it as in like, oh, what are you trying to say? Only white people are hot.
Pinche
And
gente,
that whole
güey.
interview was that like, oh, this is a good time for you to be sorry um about the whole thing. And she just stared her down and she told her like, if I ever feel like I did any wrong and I need to say sorry, I'll come out and say sorry.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's
But
crazy.
yeah, I feel like it's so stupid, man. Yo sí pienso, güey, que ahorita la gente.
Also seeing Travis Scott, that was another weird thing. And a lot of people were like, oh my god, Travis Scott was there. How groundbreaking to put Travis Scott in there. And I'm like, bro,
Are you a Travis Scott fan?
I I like some of his songs. I like his shoes. But I'm not a fucking like, oh hell yeah, bro. There's people that fucking ride for that for you know.
Yeah.
And it's tiene sus fanatics away. But he's supposed to represent a poet within the story, which I get. I get it. He modernized a lot of the stuff too, you know. Like there's also a Fausto movie. It was good. I really liked it. I want to go watch it again. But there are things like the terminology that he uses, you know, especially according to the times, using the word dad. My dad has to get home, and more than likely in the
Yeah,
book
that
it's
was.
my father, or even Odysseus cursing like we've been too long on these fucking beaches. Like it just doesn't sound right.
They
Um,
would say like cursed beaches or some shit like that, right?
something, you know, like we've been here too long. Time to go home. Can you say okay, maybe soldiers, but not
The main
the main
characters.
characters? Did you watch it on 70 millimeter? Yes, I did. No mames, se pasan de verga ese gobito. Nope, the best one is in Irvine. Look into it. So I'll send you the difference. Ándale. What theater did you watch it? I watched it in downtown, way. No me tocaron good tickets, way. But I got what I was able to get. I got good seats, but no me tocaron good tickets, referring to as the whole getting to get tickets at Universal Studios or Irvine was impossible. Yeah,
The notification. What up, bro?
esa vieja had a MAGA party. She knew what she did.
¿Cuál vieja, güey?
La Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
But you see, like stuff like that. Like I don't know if it's true, right? Like, oh, she had a MAGA party, but that's what they because she didn't apologize to the people because they were offended for something that she never like meant to like. It wasn't meant in that form.
Hmm.
Like people started like, oh, she's MAGA and she's racist. She's KKK.
Damn, like that? That's wild.
Hubieran puesto a mejor a Snoop Dogg, dice.
Imagínate, güey, ahí. Fucking
Snoop
smoking
Dogg.
weed and shit. Smoking the hookah.
And I get that aspect too, where like people are like saying that the movie was a little weird because of that modernized aspect of it, having Travis Scott.
But I guess in a way it's pretty. It kind of makes sense, no?
Yeah.
Because I mean he's appealing to like the
Living
audience.
today, yeah. Y como te digo, si quiere ganar todos sus awards y tienen todas esas reglas, pues
I mean, yeah, that's
ya ni
true.
modo, toca jugar por las reglas. But good movie.
But that sucks, don't you think?
Yeah, it
It's like
does.
it's not even an incentive it like when does that the whole DEI thing stop becoming an incentive and starts becoming like let's say an ideology that's forced on people, you know?
Imagine Training Day way. Training Day, I feel like Training Day way belongs to Denzel Washington, like, right?
Yep.
He's the one. Without that fool, there's no badass movie like as is Training Day. But can you imagine the studios at that time saying, "Hey man, we need two white cops"? How that movie would have been so much different.
Or have some brown fools speaking like they're negros and shit.
Yeah, or something like that, right? But
Saying they're Crips.
it's like that. That's just weird way. I don't know why it's forced the other way around. To me, it's weird. To me, all that stuff is weird. Chingue su madre Argentina, dice.
El Alonso.
Dice, it's fake characters. Anyone can play them. It's fiction, bro. Yeah, it is.
But it's placed in a place that actually exists.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
It's
so
like
then
if
we're
you were
gonna
to make
we're gonna make an African movie and put nothing but white people
or
there.
Apocalipto, güey, que el main character hubiera sido güero or black for that matter. You know, who cares? Asian.
Yep.
It's like, no, bro. Yeah, I get it. It's a made up story. They're fictional. But you're talking about the Mayan culture. You're gonna go ahead and put somebody else there, like an African American dude or an Asian guy.
It's Greek mythology.
Luis, you're the main character. You know,
Este güey.
y
We get it, bro. And I mean, I'm not gonna argue with notification. Like, I mean, I guess he, yeah, I get that you have your way of like thinking, bro. But it's Greek mythology, not African mythology, not Asian mythology, not. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's all good, bro. We respect it. See, that's contradicting, bro.
but it's the same way. It's like it is Mayan history and everything, but the movie is not actual like
But
movie.
it's not history way. It's like he says, it's like
It's a story. It's a
it's a
made up
story. It's a
story.
fate. It's a made up story. So it could be that they could put whoever,
But
but
people are
saying
gonna
just
get
because
offended
it's
because it's not a white person getting replaced. And to me that's what I was telling you earlier that it's the extreme, bro. It's the extreme on either spectrum. Like, oh, if it's a white person getting replaced, that's wonderful. But then on the other side, if they replace Denzel Washington with a white guy, they're gonna lose their fucking
or
minds.
like let's say the main character, like you said, of Apocalypto.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, no, that's not okay. But
What are you doing? That's racist.
yeah,
Especially when Mel Gibson did it. You know, if a white dude would have put an Asian dude there. But that's the thing where I'm like I'm saying, like people are willing to die over the stupidest things, way. Like it
yeah,
doesn't make any sense. Like I don't agree with it, way, but I'm still not gonna be like, nah, what the fuck?
yeah. I'm not gonna go watch that fucking movie
I'm
because
not
there's
gonna.
black people and Asian people and whoever.
Yeah, because our homie Oscar, that fool told us. He told me he's like, I told him it's a good movie, way. I appreciated the fact that there was no agendas being pushed, way.
Yeah,
'Cause I think that's what ruins things. Like I was watching this show, The Pit, and it's the same thing. Way it's a good show. It's about nursing, but in every other episode, there's like immigration. There's gay people getting attacked. There's this, that, and the other. They're always pushing their agendas, and it's just makes the show weird.
yeah. No, I get you, bro.
Yeah.
Chuy Rangel, ¿qué dice?
And they El Gobito dice they cast Channing Tatum as Black Panther. Exactly, like that's a made up character. And I'm willing to bet money, bro. The African American community will lose their shit if out of nowhere they came up with like, oh yeah, Black Panther is white now. It's a made up character.
Oh, he's a South African. That's why.
He's South
He's
African now.
South African, so it makes sense.
They will lose their shit.
¿Qué dice?
They said like Robert Downey Jr. on Tropic Thunder. You
I
know
think that was like the
that
fool,
was
that was
it.
the cutoff, bro.
That was it, man.
But it was fucking hilarious. That movie was stupid
The
funny,
end of an
bro.
era.
Yeah, it was definitely an end of an era.
There's no stupid funny movies like that anymore, too.
Yeah. ¿Qué dice el Chuy? In
Dice,
Apocalypto, they use a native from North America, USA, not an actual Mayan actor.
you go. That's technically an agenda way. How so? Like I get it.
What's an agenda?
Like the whole the DEI thing.
Well, yeah, it is, fool.
Yeah, like,
Technically, because
it is.
it's like, why?
But I mean agendas way meaning like they straight there's some that they shove it down your throat, bro.
A la verga, güey.
Sí,
That sounds
güey.
like a good time, fool. Nah.
Shove it down your throat where it's like, nah, bro, like this, like I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what example to use, but they, like, let's say that trans person, right,
Mm.
would have come up and said anybody could be a man or anybody could be a warrior, or, you know, something like that. That's the stuff that I say that is kind of cringy at times.
No. That's funny, bro.
Dice,
¿Qué dice?
Charlton Heston wore a Rolex in the
Ten Commandments.
Ten Commandments. What's that mean? I don't know what the fuck that is.
No sé. I guess like he's talking about like how they're like relativity to like being relative to the times in the movies or whatever.
Yeah.
And maybe the Ten Commandments was like a movie of back. I have never seen that movie, so maybe it's the like let's say it was like during Jesus times and this was wearing a Rolex.
Yeah, that's weird.
El Chuy.
And that's very true, Chewy. That's right
Okay, he
there.
said
to
you
agenda
can't see
pushing.
anything on Netflix without some Hoto shit popping up out of nowhere. Yeah, bro, that's very true, and that's even on the children's things,
The
bro.
children's
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit.
So it is weird. It gets weird.
Dice Gobito, just a little push, I guess. Stay away.
It's a poem. If I want, ¿qué dice? If we want to be politically correct. It's a poem.
Yeah, there you go. It is a poem.
Pero yeah, yo creo que la gente que sí se pelea así a lo machín, que por esta cosa y que por aquello,
Pero yo sí pienso, güey, I guess representation matters across the board, right? I think. Like, let's say, como the Apocalypto movie. It's badass, bro, that they casted people that spoke the Mexica language. And, you know, obviously, we're not saying that it's like el único lenguaje que había en ese tiempo, lo que era México, Centroamérica.
they did their to make it as real as possible, digamos.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of people gave Mel Gibson shit because the depiction of, you know, whoever it was, if it was the Mayans or, to me, I think it was the Mexica they were more portraying because of the sacrifices and all of that.
Right, chasing,
And honestly, way I think it when with the whole sacrificial part, I don't agree with the way that they depicted it because like it might be like I can't say whether if it was real or not.
yeah.
Obviously, it's something that has been like spoken about since, you know, the conquista and all that shit, but and that's like a whole different other topic. Pero de que era realidad, most likely era realidad, ¿me
Yeah.
entiendes? Pero no nomás era eso, güey. Like they kind of depicted that civilization as being a little bit more savage.
Yeah.
When cuando yo I've had these conversations with people that claim to say that, well, los europeos vinieron y nos dieron civilization.
Yeah.
O nos civilizaron, güey, nos quitaron nos hicieron cambiar el taparrabo por whatever, you know?
Que tuviéramos 2 copas mundiales.
No, te digo, güey, que para mí, yo digo, well, Europe was barbaric in its own way.
Yeah, the
¿Me
medieval
entiendes?
times were crazy.
Aparte de the medieval times, güey, like, the way that they lived, like, they weren't clean, and there's a lot of records that the people out here eran bien limpios, güey. Like, war was ceremonial. It wasn't like, como allá, güey, que se mataban y tenían guerras a lo pendejo, güey, entre primos because, oh, this is my kingdom and this is my kingdom. Let's have a game of war. You know, and that's what it was, bro. In the beginning, wars were games, and it's like you wagered shit, you know?
Mm.
Y es como dicen, güey, aquí, al menos la manera, la razón también porque a lot of the stuff I guess isn't like a lot of people no saben mucho because a lot of the history has been erased. You know, especially acá de like obviously como dicen the winner fucking writes history. You know,
That's
so
the same thing that I was going with, where like, este, especially at those times, as time comes in, right? Obviously, now we have the abilities to look back and actual historians from those from that culture telling different stories. But I've always questioned just the way they pushed, how they pushed Cortés to be a hero in Mexico, and how they over here as kids we celebrated Columbus Day, and then you come to find out like these fools were the ones terrorizing our cultures and our roots, right? But
sí,
at the
güey.
same time, the whole sacrificial thing, I feel like I've always questioned it too, because it's a way to make us look more savages. You know, what's more crazy than people sacrificing people and eating people and like,
Pero también, güey, fíjate allá como en Europa, the fucking la Santa Inquisición, güey.
yeah,
¿Me entiendes? Like they were fucking burning people at the stakes, burning women at the stakes, because oh, que you know, God forbid she did herself un pinche tecito de hierbabuena, güey, para la panza que ya pinche bruja la ponen y la queman, you know?
man, Kiwi with the witches and what was it?
But that's all European mentality,
Yeah,
way.
and it was white America at that time, right?
And aquí ya ves que even now in Mexican, at least Mexican culture, like there's a big chunk of the population that resort to that type of belief, like lo esotérico, güey, like, you know, acuden a brujas o a brujos para que les ayuden, like, hey, ¿sabes qué? Tengo una racha, una mala racha, ocupo que me hagas una limpia, ocupo esto, ocupo lo otro. Hay mucha gente todavía que cree en eso, güey.
A mí me da miedo, güey. Me da miedo llegar, güey, y decirle a la bruja que me haga una limpia y que me deje saber que no tengo nada, güey. Que todo lo que malo que me pasa es por
Por
pendejo.
pendejo, pues también, güey. Pero no se sabe, güey. You never know.
Pinche mamá. Nah, bro, but yeah, wait, like I think last time you had made with what was her name? Paquita la what was her name?
Pachita.
Pachita, ándale.
Yeah.
And you have made a good point way on how her story way, if people don't know her story, she was what? Bruja too, right?
Mhm.
And she would the whole thing is that she would generate organs out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And so like all the pictures of the sacrifices, we see this guy with a heart in the sky, right? Like
Yeah.
this.
Because they
And
were offering it to the sun god.
well, you were considering the whole idea, like now that you knew about Pachita, like how probable is it that now what they saw wasn't some guy getting stabbed and taking his heart out, but some guy generating a heart out of
Mhm.
nowhere, and they're performing this, I don't
It's
know,
like a
healing
performance, yeah.
or something. But it's like it makes you wonder, like, damn, bro, the whole Pachita thing is real, right? Like if it's true, which a lot of people say it's
I
true,
believe
right?
that shit is
A lot
real,
of people
bro.
believe in it. Like, how far off is it that we weren't really seeing sacrifices, or those people weren't really seeing sacrifices, but they were seeing
They just didn't
something
understand
so
what they were
surreal? Yeah,
seeing. I mean, it's a possibility, bro. Like history has been like corrupted and people have changed it to benefit their view.
their view, yeah.
Igual como los que llegaron a conquistar, como muchos no saben o no quieren pensar o no quieren saber. Like the whole thing about how can like a handful of, ¿cómo te diría? Like españoles just be able to take over such a huge swath of like continent, bro. ¿Me entiendes? And a lot of people don't like to say this or like or even uh admit it, but they had a lot of help
Yeah.
by the people that were already here. And
The
those
people that were
natives,
suffering through the
those
Mexicas.
natives, those natives received like noble positions and they received land, they received, ¿me entiendes? They had to like basically simulate to what these Europeans were like the mentality of the Europeans to actually get what they wanted. ¿Me entiendes? And that's why they say that you can trace uh like the like como quien dice like DNA that that is mainly like in Mexico all the way down to like Peru
Yeah.
because these Spanish conquistadores way they were using like native people to help them navigate the
Through the
jungles and all of this going down to South America.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, it was like, oh, llegaron pinches un millón de españoles and they fucking started doing all this crazy shit, you know, like,
But that
so,
is true, and that is one of the things that I always had like against Joe Rogan. He would always tell this story of like how like oh they came and they conquered,
yeah,
and
nah.
it was like almost like I don't know if he I would at least what I would take it like this what made it sound like he had like some sort of pride in
Yeah,
the
like,
fact
oh,
that he's
yeah,
from.
we conquered them like the
It
fucking
wasn't
Europeans. Nah.
until what's his Edmundo Ed Calderon.
Oh, Calderon.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you know how it was so easy for you guys was all these small fucking tribes that had already been suffering through the Mexicas that
Yeah.
helped them. And that's also true the how I found out to be honest, like through Ed Calderon, I was like, holy shit, that makes so much more
Well,
sense.
yeah, bro. Let's go through the comments, bro.
Oh. Aquí es el último que leímos. El Big Ivan dice, we don't even have Lucky Charms at home because of the rainbow shit. Damn.
What's up, Big Ivan?
It's insane, way. Because even like in sports, the what was it? I don't know, right? But baseball, I think the Redskins, or was it football?
Mhm.
And they made them change their name.
Yeah.
So it's like
Pero también eso, güey, está cabrón, güey.
the Redskins, and then but they had a logo with the
I
little.
get it, fool, pero también ahí es like como que, imagínate, güey, que tengan tu cara, güey, y se ponga un team, the Brownskins.
Let's go, let's go, bro.
I don't know, fue es así, I'm like, they couldn't really, out of all the fucking names out there, bro,
What was it? The Washington Redskins or
I
something?
think so.
I think they're like George Washington or something like that. Or like the Aunt Jemima. Like they made it something else.
But that's different, way.
General Mills or something like that now. But Aunt Jemima was a different thing, right? But why was that deemed
To me,
racist?
like, Aunt Jemima was like a thing, like, oh, you know, maybe
Isn't
from
it kind
growing
of
up,
contradictive though? Like you're seeking representation, but now that Aunt Jemima is black, you're like, hey, that's racist.
yeah, I know,
I
bro,
don't
this
know, wait, I
fucking
don't
doesn't
know.
make
It's just
sense.
weird. I might lost the comment. Way.
¿Cuál? Más arriba, más arriba. No, but down, down. Because this fool said chingue su madre Argentina, notification. Go back down. Down, down. Poem, the cast, Robert Downey Jr. They use a native. Down.
I
No,
know.
arriba, 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 arriba. Donde dice. Esa my copy of Apocalypto. Pinche Alonso mamón, güey.
Mel Gibson is a genius, way ahead of his time.
El Chuy.
So he says so.
Marlon Brandon playing Zapata. Marlon
Brando.
Brando. I seen a movie de esa, güey, de Zapata en el food that played it was el Fernández, Alejandro Fernández, I think, played
Oh
Zapata
yeah.
in one of the movies. Huh?
They said Chuy Rangel, the sacrificial parts on Apocalipto were tame versus real life. Glad the Spaniards showed up and cut out.
Che, Chuy.
Bro, we was making people
We were
from
making pozole from people's remains. Everyone was barbaric in their own way. Yeah, bro, I agree. I'm not saying I wasn't saying. Yeah,
Filipino
Blue
low
Diamond
diamond.
Phillips is the default actor when it comes to playing Chicano characters. Can I say wait?
Blue Diamond Phillips. I don't know. Way. Let's Google him.
Let's Google that fool.
Well, in training day, way that one badass gangster que lo agarra, way, lo mete al bathtub. That was not even Mexican or Latino.
¿Cómo se llama el güey?
Blue
Lou
Diamond
Diamond.
Phillips. Oh shit, that's that fool from La Bamba.
Oh yeah, we know. I knew there was something weird about that fool. Nah.
Dice, no mames, güey, our Mayan Aztec ancestors were savages. A mí me da miedo que llegue en un qué
El reggaetonero.
y que me diga tú sabes
Ya
y
tú
no sepa.
sabes y no sepa. No mames, pinche Alonso.
Most of our culture is Spanish, religion, language.
Yeah,
Last
that's
time I was
true.
having this conversation with my mom. Because I was trolling my mom, güey. I'm like, ganó España, ganamos. Y my mom was like, no, estás mal. Pinches españoles nos hicieron tal y tal y tal. And I was like, there's no way of knowing like anymore, bro. We're so mixed up. Like we don't know how that story would have gone had the Spaniards never came and conquered. Like we could easily say now and be like, oh, we would have been so advanced, but we don't know.
I mean, shit happens for a reason, no?
Yeah.
Yo digo, maybe at that time, yo digo, there's a reason why like it fused, like the civilizations, I guess, fused, como the like los Mexica and the natives de aquí, Mayans, with the Spanish. Y yo digo, güey, si realmente these other tribes were having it good, the Spanish would have never made it here.
Yeah.
The fact that they were able to topple existing civilization in the Americas is because the majority of the people weren't happy with that shit.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? That's the only way that I can see it. So in a way, it was like I guess it was a consensus in the back in those days that the Mexica were the bad guy,
Yeah.
and we got to get rid of these fools. You get what I'm saying?
The conquerors of the land, pues.
Maybe, yeah. So they were like, "Fuck it, these fools are coming in. They got technology, they got weapons, they got it. So fuck it, let's work with them to get rid of our enemy here." And
Got everything going.
that's what basically, but it was like their choice to actually do it. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, isn't thinking.
Bro isn't thinking that Pachita is real. Este güey
Oh, because I
nos
said.
está, nos está, nos está echando carrilla el güey.
Yeah, dice.
Moctezuma's Revenge, El Gobito. Isn't that a fucking ride in Knots or some shit like that?
I don't know. That sounds like a way.
Pinche Gobito.
Churangel, glad that Churangel has always said this.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate his honesty, bro. Pinche Chuy.
Chuy said, glad for the conquista. We wouldn't be here knowing how to delegate, use your mind,
Not wrong with arrows.
not run with arrows. Spaniards brought the judicial system, history recording.
Cows and horses, pigs, etc.
Say, güey. Spaniards did
El
conquer
notification dice we would have been fine without Catholicism.
Catholicism. We are mestizos, speak Spanish, Catholics,
And not todos prietos.
que pues, se traen.
Este güey.
It's pretty insane how in Barcelona they have this huge Christopher Columbus statue.
No, and not just that, bro. It's pointing to the Americas.
That's crazy.
And honestly, wait, when we were out there, bro, like seeing that shit, it kind of like
Made you
no mames, güey. I was like, these people like they don't understand, like, I guess like lo que significa, güey, una conquista, ¿me entiendes?
That's because, at least in history, it's written as they were the victors.
Yes.
Had it been the other way around, they would have been so.
Well,
Right.
to this day,
Yeah.
in Barcelona, güey, los pinches catalanes, they don't want to be part of Spain. You get me? So in their own way, they're like, man, fuck that shit. These motherfuckers conquered us, but then they have a statue of Christopher Columbus pointing to the Americas. Like, that's fucking.
Yo creo que todos somos así, güey. Like, and it's reasonable, güey. Like, why should I feel the pain of yeah of
Se están calentando, güey.
why should I feel the pain of another person, güey? Why should I feel the pains that I think understanding them is something else different to like, oh, I feel the pain of what African Americans went through the rise of America, way. Like, no way, there's no way of me saying that. There's no way of me feeling that.
Understanding
I
it.
understand it, and it's not. I'm not saying like, oh yes, it was good that happened, right? But I'm saying like, there's no way for me to actually like feel that and go through that. Los commanders. Oh yeah, the Washington Commanders, way. Son los comandantes.
But see, why couldn't they come up with that shit first, bro? That sounds way better than the Redskins, bro.
The Washington Redskins sounds badass. Way. You ever seen the logo, way?
De la verga, güey.
That shit looks dope, way.
The Indian guy,
Yeah. That's a
the
badass
Native
logo.
American.
It would have been offending if it was the Washington Redskins and they had like a George Washington logo. That would have been offending, but it's like,
Nah, but I mean, yo digo, I don't know, for de tantos pinches nombres, the Eagles, You know, they're from Washington. The killer whales, bro. They couldn't fucking say some shit like that. Wasn't Free Willy fucking filmed over there?
But then the Free Willies would have come out and said, "Hey man, what the fuck?
The Free Willies.
We're orcas. We're not killer whales." Churangel.
You know, say like just because we black.
It's a huge monument, I should say. It's crazy. Go
¿Qué dice el Churangel? We're almost perfect with Catholicism, except Jesus is the only perfect one. Ese, güey.
notification. I bought you.
I thought you were
smart. But that's the dumbest arguments I've seen in a while. Che, gordito, mamón. El Xavier dice La Bamba Richie. That fool wasn't even Mexican. Well, in real life, Richie was half white, half Mexican, no?
Yeah. But not half white, half Filipino, way. Man, fuck that fool, man. Nah.
Oh,
I was lied to, bro. My whole life.
Day,
Nah.
güey, that one fool with the big ass beard, that big old cholote. Porque está el güey que he's always playing Hector in all the movies, the bald fool. And then
Mm.
the fool in the middle, the fool that's like, well, he came and dropped you off.
Yeah, Simon. ¿También es Filipino?
That fool's fucking Middle Eastern. Like,
Oh,
he's just
shit.
one of them.
Pues también, that's another thing, way. That a lot of us in Mexico, because of like el mestizaje y todo eso, a lot of and I didn't even know this until recently, that a lot of Spanish people, well, in Spain, is it Spaniards? A lot of Spaniards, they don't like to be seen as like Arab descent,
But they have a lot of.
but they have a lot of Arab descent.
That's funny, huh?
Sí, güey. That's funny. That's why we have a lot of people in Mexico, way that have those like Arab features. Yeah. Case notification.
We could have been like El Salvador en Perú. Sí. Ya me voy a dormir, compas, que se la laven bien.
Nah, no creo. Pinche Alonso es bien temprano, güey.
Ahorita regresa ese güey. Diarrhea is the great equalizer. ¿Ya agarraron el virus de la diarrea?
Yo sí, güey.
No mames.
Pues no te dije, güey. También tú, de seguro tú lo agarraste también, güey.
Pero
Pinche
that sounds
parásito a la
horrible,
verga.
güey.
No, güey.
Like,
Hey, was.
I wasn't experiencing
Well, I
that.
was fucking. Yo sí, güey.
That's crazy.
Pero te digo que the epicenter, they're saying, it was in Michigan. And during that time, that's when we flew into Chicago, to O'Hare. And O'Hare is one of the busiest airports in the US, way. And they're blaming it on the lettuce, and they were saying restaurants like McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, mainly Taco Bell. That's like the one everybody's talking about.
Taco Bell with or without lettuce. That shit fucking
But I forgot what other fucking restaurants, way. And it's funny because when we landed in O'Hare, way, in Chicago, the first thing we had, porque ya ves que cuando nos llevaste al aeropuerto, güey,
yeah.
te subiste al pinche freeway, and our plan was, well, si llegamos temprano, vamos a llegar temprano al aeropuerto, comemos ahí, la verga. We got stuck y valió verga, güey. So no comimos, güey.
Yeah.
Y la neta, me, like, the airplane food, güey, sometimes it's like, what the fuck, you know? So when we landed in O'Hare, there was a Chick-fil-A right there, right before you exit and get to like baggage claim. Y todos comimos, güey, pinche.
Chicken sandwich doble de lechuga.
Sí, güey. The protein one.
Pinche mamón.
Yeah, fool. And that shit, dicen que the symptoms, they take about 3 to 7 days to hit you.
Oh shit.
So when we got back,
That's when it hit you, no? On the way back here, no?
no, way, I worked, I think 2 days out of the week.
Oh,
That week
shit.
that we got back like on Tuesday, no?
Uh-huh.
So we got back Tuesday, so I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Y el Saturday, güey, en la mañana el Damien empezó a vomitar, güey,
Oh,
también.
shit, también le puse-
Sí, güey, so that fool started throwing up, and yo la neta, güey, de ver tanta pinche vomit, me asqué, güey, and I thought it was that, like, me estoy asqueando, it's like, it's just that, you know, that this fool's fucking, he couldn't hold anything down, fool. Lo que si era water, era solids, and he could not hold anything down, and ya después de eso, güey, pues sí se puso bien malo, and then ya yo seguí güey, y a mí sí me dio like, all that fucking, sí, güey.
That's crazy.
It was bad. ¿No te acuerdas que te dije que sentía que la panza se me inflaba? And that's one of the fucking symptoms.
Yo, güey, eso es lo que me hizo empezar to just exercise, güey. Because that the week, güey. But I don't feel it like the diarrhea virus way is like you had diarrhea. I had diarrhea probably like 2 days.
Yo probably desde que me enfermé, Saturday, el Sunday me pegó machín. Lo que era Saturday, lo que fue Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, way was like nausea and
That's crazy.
nonstop fucking
Yeah.
like, yeah, that shit was
And
bad,
the
fool.
worst thing was the whole being like constipated way. And I just kept reminding myself of that movie. I don't even know what movie it was. I just remember that there was a they took the dad to the hospital and that fool couldn't go to the restroom. And I was like, man, I remember being in high school thinking I never want to be like that. And I thought, damn, I'm so close to being like that fucking guy, bro. And that's why I was like, nah,
Te
there's no
pasa,
fucking
güey.
way. He said, bro, look up.
Moctezuma's Revenge, it's an actual account.
Say, güey.
Post that shit, bro.
The Spaniards were conquered by the Moors
By the Moors, yeah. Los Moros.
for 500 years. It's known.
That's chorro now.
So
It's fool.
follow Bully SD.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Trying to get a SD following. Find a pro Spaniard guest on the podcast who's well versed. We have too many self-hating Hispanics.
This thing, güey.
They invaded, never conquered. The Spaniards kept Catholicism. That's how they.
Reconquered.
Yo quería que me diera para perder peso, dice el pinche.
No mames, güey, a mí me dio y no perdí ni verga.
There's a meme going around with a little kid, like, le ponen una ensalada, dice, yo aquí buscando comer el virus para bajar unos 15 kilos.
Es un parásito, güey.
Dice, what's up, perritos? Dice, fuck the state Israel or what?
Hell yeah, fool. ¿Cómo se llama? Darce Boy. Yeah, bro, it's he's probably new here, huh?
I think so. I think so.
See, güey, you haven't seen our fucking anti-Israeli rants, bro.
If you want to send us some gifts, we'll make sure to donate to the Israeli party.
El tío Netanyahu.
Me mandó like a stats picture, el Oscar de how many states and how much every state.
How much money we're sending out
Yeah.
there? That's ridiculous, bro.
Yo le dije, that's the only reason I want to start making more money so we could send more. Yo pura mamada, güey, puro choli.
Que dice, ya andan bien lumbricientos, en sí, güey, nos pegó el pinche, el bicho.
El bicho.
Pues dicen que es una parasite, güey, esa
Well,
madre.
please say, I've been following for a bit. Thanks, bro. Thanks for
Oh,
the
hell
love.
yeah, thanks,
Appreciate the
dude.
love. We lost our sovereignty.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. The
Oh,
military
but
joining
yeah,
forces. So it already passed the Senate, no? Or is,
Oh no.
yeah, I
just
think
read
it's sí,
about
güey. Or it might be going to the Senate.
That's some bullshit.
And now it's like, now we won't be able to track how much money we're sending them because
Part of it.
now they're fusing it. So it'll be like, I guess, classified or whatever. It'll be all included in one budget
Going to the Senate.
going to the Senate.
But
Yeah.
the way I see that way, it doesn't matter that, huh? Like the whole Israeli thing is tied to like all the government. There's no sides to it. They both support it.
Yep.
Both sides of the politics of today.
Yep.
Fuck it, if you can't beat them, join them. Hey, BB.
Why do you think I have bigger hats now, bro? To hide my little tiny hat in the back right here.
Chimam once. He's a CPAC. Gaddafi was right.
Yep.
And past tonight, decent notification.
Yeah, that's bullshit, bro.
Sad day in America. IPAC.
APEC.
APAC. I've never heard of APAC.
¿Cómo no, güey?
I've never heard of them.
El Ramiro Vampiro.
It's just weird to me, bro, that people have mentioned APAC.
Oh. Hey, bro, that's going to be our next U.S. president, okay? Stop talking shit about Gavin Newsom.
That was sweating it. That was sweating it. ever
APEC.
since the
Ooh,
videos.
what? Oh, that's weird. Why are you talking about it? What? It's
I'm-
just weird that you brought it up. Ooh, what? Let's not talk about APAC. Let's talk about the fucking,
you know what's
the
crazy?
bridge we're building
That fool
for
had a,
fucking
like-
$11 billion.
He had a podcast that lasted what? I don't even know if he still does it. He had a
I
podcast.
don't know, bro. That shit's not gonna.
His first episode was with Charlie Kirk,
Oh, Simon.
and there's like this part where like Charlie Kirk obviously, like always, glazing Trump. And you have, a mí se me hizo bien weird, way to watch, that fool agree with everything that fool was saying. Like, oh yeah, yeah, he'll take all your calls. But it's like, this was always at every turn he tries to go against Trump.
Well, you gotta understand, bro. It's all politics, and you see it right now with con lo que estamos hablando
Israel,
de Israel. They vote the same, bro.
the same. They're all part of the same thing. What they say?
pedo el Chuy.
Estoy pedo como
¿Por qué, güey?
Hunter Biden for president.
Make crack great again. That's a good one, bro. We should fucking hey, somebody should make that shit into a shirt, bro. That fool's face, and then make crack great again. That's badass, bro. That's a good one, bro.
Gaddafi said the USA would be taken down by insider forces.
Yeah.
Well, there's a video, no, with the Russians. That Rogan has played before, and I
The
always
old video?
yeah, like an old video before everything,
Yeah.
and how he started mentioning terms that we use a lot today, like social justice warrior.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And he's like, you don't beat the U.S. from outside. He's like, it'll take time, but they'll fall.
This was said I trademarked it.
Trademark.
That's tight, bro. If you make a fucking shirt, send us a link.
Make crack great again. Well, ese way, there was that fool was receiving a little bit of backlash. Was Ferran Torres, the fool that made the goal for Spanish for
Oh yeah, I seen that fool had a make Spain great again
Spain.
hat, right?
But what is it with I'm not even well versed. I don't know if you are, but like, with Spanish politics over there, that is very. I was reading like supposedly they're very like, communist like or socialist like.
I don't think it's that way. It was I because what has been popping up on my feed es que these fools are like ya ves que the European Union they open their doors to a lot of these like Muslim migrants
Mm,
and like a lot of like lo que está pasando en Inglaterra. I don't know if you know, but there's like huge communities of like Muslims that are basically pushing their beliefs onto
forcing their culture onto the
not
culture
culture way beliefs.
beliefs.
You especially like religious beliefs.
Yeah.
Que se tienen que tapar la cara las mujeres and all that shit. And there's been a lot of cases in Britain of like these people um like
Getting attacked.
like no attacking like women and you know like abusing them, saying them or whatever, just because they don't have.
It's crazy because years ago when Germany did the same thing, you look at it and you're like, what the fuck? Like you couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to me that now it's happening to like Britain and stuff, where it's like, holy shit, people are
See, way so
fanatics con ese esto.
yeah, and that's another thing, right? Who controls Europe? The tiny hats, and the tiny
Mm,
hats they hate white people, and that's already fucking known. They don't like white people. Um, and they're trying to erase them and trying to, ¿me entiendes? Like, um, yo como digo, diversity, especially here, you know, it's a given just because the way that, you know, when the United States basically conquered the west coast of the United States, Mexicans were already here, you know.
yeah.
Ya existía la Nueva España. So, yeah, yeah, pues yo siempre ha habido like, you know, different races, pero when everything started, I forgot qué pinche guerra fue, güey. When there was like all these refugees. I think during that time, that's when we had gone to Europe. And I remember seeing like signs up, banners saying like, oh, you know, refugiados bienvenidos a España when we were in Barcelona.
Wasn't it the whole Gaddafi thing?
I think it was the Lebanon
Yeah,
thing, right?
Lebanon.
Este, y pues, I mean, a lot of people think they're being replaced. They feel like they're being replaced. Um, the whole DEI thing, the whole thing that, you know, llega esta gente, güey, y pues they start imposing their beliefs their
Instead of,
religious beliefs
adapting
on
to
instead of adapting to that country, ¿me entiendes? Um, and that's another thing, bro. Like I was having another conversation with my coworker about that, and like I was explaining to him, like because he seems to be confused, like about the whole Gaza thing, and it's fine. Like I told him, bro, like you don't. There's a lot of people that don't understand o no se han metido bien, para ver eso. Y pero para mí, güey, le dije yo para mí, the whole like Israel and Palestine thing, it's not about me saying I am pro-Muslim. ¿Me entiendes? First of all, like I'm not religious, but I wouldn't want to live in a Muslim country, or I would have already gone to one, right?
Yeah.
It's to me that whole thing with Palestine and Israel is about like being human, bro. Like seeing how like human beings are just being slaughtered for no fucking reason. ¿Me
Mm.
entiendes? And we all understand that Israel has the power to manufacture a lot of things. ¿Me entiendes? So like Hezbollah and all that stuff that a lot of people bring up. Oh, but what about Hezbollah? Like Hezbollah is fucking like, but it's already known that Netanyahu was funding them
Yeah.
to keep them in power. So if he's funding them, he's controlling them. You get what I'm saying?
The Toby just stepped in. What's up, Toby?
Yo le compa.
Yeah.
So yo como les digo a la gente, like you got to learn how to separate that. And it's like it's not about, at least for me, it's not about I prefer Muslim religion over Israeli or Jewish religion because they both call for the same shit. Like
Both
it's like,
follow
oh
the same way. They're
yeah,
both,
they oh,
they're both the
kill
same.
infidels or whatever the fuck. They have a lot of controversial shit in
Yeah.
their Quran también. I'm not saying it's not just like the Torah or whatever, but it's to me it's like a humanitarian thing. Like I don't like to see kids die being blown to bits or whatever. Like whatever, regardless of what religion they are, like it's wrong. ¿Me entiendes? Innocent men and women.
Yeah.
'Cause at the end of the day, the Palestinians there in Palestine were just surviving like everyone else.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not to say like, cause there's people now that think like, oh, pobrecitos, bring them here and give them everything and let them practice their religion. And oh, if you don't agree with what they're doing and they're fucking como todo lo malo que están haciendo, güey, because of their religious beliefs, oh, you shouldn't see that because they're victims over there. Like, nah, dude, like that's not how it works. You know?
No, that's trying to correct something like by doing the extreme thing,
Yeah.
but not really a correction, but it's
It's
not.
not. That's not the way to do it. Yo como digo, Palestina para los palestinos, bro, y que allá, like, que ya they let them thrive in their place, in their home, and what they got, where they're supposed to be at, you know? Let's go through the comments, a ver qué.
Aquí estaba. That's the last one. Homeboy está pedo. Make crack great again. Dice este. We're in the same situation of the.
Bolshevik Revolution back in the early 1900s. Yep. They haven't started killing Christians in the U.S. I mean, that's apenas, güey. We don't know yet.
But that's the other thing, right? Like I don't know how he said that, right? They haven't started killing Christians in the U.S.
But they're already demonizing it, güey. If you really think about it, right now estamos con the big thing, the big fight right now is left versus right, right? And a lot of people like if you're a like let's say if you're a religious person, they consider you the right. So that's already kind of starting to you're demonizing the right for being Christian and being anti LGBTQ, anti all this other shit, right? And then now you got all these LGBTQ extremist people thinking that the right wants them erased. They want them dead. So then when you feel like your existence is being threatened, what do? You resort to violence. And that's indirectly to me, that's a way of how they can start like, no, or start like
killing.
yeah, exactly.
killing Charlie Kirk.
There you go.
Brexit. He said, bro, what about
My cola hurts.
Say, güey. Spence lost. Who's Spence? The boxer?
No sé, güey.
What's up, Tabe? Los Hezbollah son freedom fighters.
The resistance. If we had China invade, we would become Hamas too.
Ethan, part of the resistance. God is coming. Repent.
¿Quién dijo?
¿Qué dice ahí?
Alejo.
Alejo. The left and the right are the same.
Nalgas from the same chango controlled by the judíos. Yep.
Chuy Rangel is a little too woke.
Chuy Rangel. He knows his shit, bro.
He knows his shit, bro. Está muy despierto para mí. Yo todavía tengo sueño.
That's good, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
Errol
glad.
Spence,
I'm
güey.
glad we're pulling people like Chuy Rangel in here.
And Alonso too.
Mm-hmm.
Errol Spence, damn, bro.
Especially Alonso.
Especially Alonso.
Yeah. Me cae bien el pinche Alonso.
Sí cae bien el güey.
Thanks for the follow, Alejo.
He's part of our DEI.
Es que pues también, güey, tenemos que tener un Ramoncito 2 aquí, ¿no?
Yeah.
Pinche Alonso.
He's our expert. ¿Cómo le dicen? Expert.
¿Qué, güey?
Damn, I forgot the word they use. This is our experts. Such and such for certain topic. I forgot what it was called.
Pues este güey that fool gives us info on a lot of things.
Nah, but I was gonna say he's like our expert in gay LGBTQ.
Or LGBTQ or DEI expert.
DEI expert, yeah.
Nah, but yeah, we appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you
the
guys
expert
for being here.
Correspondent. He's our gay
Correspondent.
correspondent or something like that.
Our ambassador.
Yeah.
Our LGBTQ ambassador.
I need to clap back at Alonso. He kept going at me over que me parezco Apocalipto, que le firme la película, dice el güey.
¿Qué dices? ¿Qué le dices? Sí te la firmo, güey.
Te la firmo, güey. Si me firmas mi bandera de arcoíris, güey.
No, mami. But we're gonna talk about something else.
I started listening to an episode with Rogan, güey, que me llamó la atención, and I was like, I wonder how much of this does Danny know. Ya que tú eres
¿De qué, güey?
el correspondent on crazy stuff.
Nah, yo no sé nada, güey.
The whole this fool was talking to some guy that talks about giants, way.
Mm.
And I've seen videos on TikTok talking about giants in the Middle East and stuff like that. So I was like, the first thing that came to my mind, I'm like, I wonder if Fepo has talked about this topic, where it's like it's pretty insane way what this one brings to the table. Pues look, he said that how he's talked to like people from the Pentagon, and they're like, What the hell are you doing? How are you getting into this? Like,
Yeah.
stay away. Make sure, like, take care of yourself." But I think is very hidden, pues, the whole giant stuff, and how there's a lot of churches that look like churches, but in reality are like they're like museums that hold.
History. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. And there's a reason why they're burning them down.
Yes, I don't know if he talks about that, but I'm like halfway in, and one of the things that got my attention was that it's true. Giants are spoken about in the Bible. Here, the Native Americans talk about like these red-haired giants, and Peru,
The Nephilim.
in Peru, there's stories about giants, and obviously in the Middle East, there's a bunch of stories of giants going around. So it's kind of like the pyramids, right? Like they're everywhere and shit. So it's like for everybody to have a story about them, and for them not to be true, it tickled my mind, I guess.
That's cool. Yeah, and sometimes fool like going like just really quick on that. What I try to think about when I'm like reading into conspiracies, it's like why would the government like
Want to cover it?
want to cover it up?
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like they do that shit as like psychology type shit. Like you talk, like you go and you talk because you think it's giants, but then you're like the government's like, nah, don't talk about that shit. And then you're like, oh, it must be giants, but what if it's something else? You get what I'm saying? So the whole giants thing, bro. I mean, I don't know. I have never looked really too much into it, and the only thing that I have read is about the whole Nephilim, that whole clown Nephilim like correlation.
Yeah.
That was really interesting to me. I don't know if it's true or not, obviously.
Yeah.
And I've read certain things about how we think of Adam and Eve as you and I,
Yeah.
like our size, but they said Adam and Eve were fucking huge. They were giants.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? So I don't know, fool. Like, there's a lot of like también ya ves que dicen, oh, the dinosaurs weren't real, that they're using dinosaurs to cover up for giants and this and that. I mean, fuck, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know, dog. I'm not an archaeologist, like I'm not and yeah, like maybe giants are mentioned in the Bible, but también we have to understand, bro, que en la Biblia there's a lot of the stuff in the Bible is not really literal,
Yeah, it's on
like figure of speeches. Like,
figure of
let's say if they're talking about a giant, maybe it was like, I don't know, a Julius Caesar,
yeah.
that maybe he was
He
the
was
same
like the
size as us,
king,
but
but
that
he was
motherfucker was like, he had so much fucking influence, so much power, that you could maybe the way that these people would um think about it, like,
like
or
this
maybe see it as
giant.
like a fucking giant, like
Yeah.
this was huge, you know?
Well, even today, right? Like even in sports, like the baddest motherfucker, right?
Like, imagínate, güey, like 1,000 years from now, if the humans are still alive, que digan, oh shit, have you ever heard of Cristiano Ronaldo? That he was a goat, bro. Like, la gente lo va a pensar que tenía cuernos, güey, la verga, like. So we don't know, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit that has been changed, especially in the Bible. I mean, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's figure of speech that we use now, and maybe back then it was that. And maybe the bones that people are finding about the giants were fucking dinosaurs. I mean, who the fuck knows,
the thing the guy says that a lot of the stuff gets like they shoo it out pues by saying that it's remains of sea animals, sea creatures like giant sea creatures
Hmm.
and sloths because there was like giant
Giant
sloths.
sloths, yeah.
And the thing he says is that it's so weird because in I guess in those findings there's jewelry on like I'm guessing the arms or in the remains there's jewelry. He says that there's like even Roman coins. Like what would a sloth be doing with jewelry, or like a sea animal doing with fucking jewelry?
Well, think about this, bro. Like, when we talk about like Egyptian emperors,
Yeah,
right? Or even Chinese emperors, that they would que los enterraban con todos los servants and all that shit. Like, what if these things were like that was their pet?
yeah, that's true too.
And if it was their pet, I mean, si ahorita, güey, nos morimos por un perrito y, oh my God, we go fucking crazy for a dog or a cat or whatever. And if you were to bury your cat or your dog
And then they find
and
it
you
with
had the money, güey, si yo tuviera centenarios, güey, lo entierro con todos y centenarios a la verga, centenarios de oro,
yeah.
So, I mean, there could be explanations for a lot of things, right? But, este,
Cats are good luck. He said,
el Beaner.
you know.
¿Qué dice el Ramiro Vampiro? Adam was packing. Sí, güey, I think I inherited that from Adam. Ah.
Pinche mamón.
Pero sí, güey. So, I mean, no sé, güey. We have to also look at some of this stuff as
And he also got into this. Wembayama is a basketball player, bro. That was fucking huge.
Yeah.
Este, stature wise.
how tall is he? Is he as tall as a Chinese fool, the 7 foot tall guy?
I'm not sure how tall he is. Exact specifics. Ricky said to hit the gym. What's up? We already hit the gym earlier. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Bob? Anthony is running, bro. He's running
Anthony,
He's a runner. He's
he's
the
running
homie
for
from
mayor or
the
what?
gym. He probably will in the future, but he's running a marathon tomorrow. Good luck to Anthony, way. The San Francisco Marathon.
Oh shit! Good luck, bro.
Ahí
Make sure you stack on the carbs today.
I think he made a post that he was stacking up on carbs. But good luck, bro.
You
Where's
would
his
you
good
would
luck,
you would make my dad proud.
Ricky? Good luck to you too, Ricky. Say, where's his
Yeah,
good luck?
Ricky.
Yeah,
Who's Ricky?
he's another homie that we used to work at the gym together.
Oh
Close
shit.
as we is, yeah. That's funny. I found a picture that I was deleting stuff from my old phone, and I found a picture of like one of the Thanksgivings. How fucking slim I was at the time. It was insane.
No creo.
I look so funny, man. I'm like, damn.
¿Crees que te ves mejor así, güey? Llenito.
Post it. I sent it to Christian, but I'll send it to you later. I don't know. I just find it funny, like at that time we, like me and Ali talk about it, way we were like we would go out to eat and like, damn, we're fucking fat, and we look back at it today and we're like, damn, we're so fucking slim.
The fucking joke's on us,
The
huh?
joke's on us.
Yo también, güey. Sometimes I don't like looking back at some of those pictures.
It's but I think it serves as motivation. Como te digo, I started running a lot.
Stay away.
He says, "Hey, looking girthy as fuck tonight, bro." Sí, güey.
Your favorite.
Your favorite. Yes.
Hellbiner.
But I've been running again, and we were talking about it before. It's like I started drinking cacao, like
Oh yeah, the cacao. Yeah, that's
cacao
dope.
stuff, and it's insane way because I started drinking it just because of my mom. Like, my mom was like, "You need to drink this. Stop drinking coffee. Stop drinking that, and drink it." And well, for my mom, fuck it, why not, right? And I wasn't thinking much of it. I drank it. I thought the taste was okay. You know, it's kind of like bitter, kind of like coffee,
Simon.
and kind of like a bitter hot chocolate.
Okay.
And I drank it. I think I drank it for like a week, bro. And then one day, I was like, why the fuck? Like, I just felt this fucking happiness, man, where I was like, le digo a mi mom, pensé que me iba a explotar la puta risa y yo solo ahí en el pinche carro, güey, without anybody.
We
But
should.
that was one of the things is it helps naturally boost your endorphin levels and all this other stuff that fights against depression. So a lot
Mm.
of for the people fighting depression, right, it helps them. with
We'll
that.
put people on game with. Tell them about like the whole cacao, how your mom does it. That's really interesting, dude.
I is the best way because you never know now, especially nowadays where you question everything with the food and what's in your supplements, right? You
Yeah.
buy a pre-workout and you end up having like I don't know how many a fucking cocktail of fucking steroids in that shit, and that's why
Yeah.
it turned out that it was helping you so much. So I like how the fact my mom she buys the seed way raw seed.
The cacao pod, no?
No, no, not the pod. She buys the seed like ya vienen en seeds.
Oh, ya las venden allá. Ya
I'm
like not
guessing
the
the
pod.
pod ya
Sí,
quebrado, right?
Simón. Porque the seeds don't look
Parecen
like round.
almendras, way.
Oh, sí parecen
Yeah,
almendras.
parecen
Okay.
almendras. And she toasts them
In a pan,
on
on
the
a pan.
pan, and then from there, all she does is she grinds them on the blender, and from that it becomes a paste. She adds water in order for it to be like more, well,
Sticky, or like you could say
more sticky, and she makes these balls of fucking
cacao.
cacao, and then we just put it into our water and
Cold
have it.
water, hot water.
I have it hot.
Mhm.
I've noticed that my dad drinks it cold, but he melts it hot and then he puts ice on it.
So you think like let's say if I were to have some of that, I could put it in my coffee in the morning and mix it with my coffee?
It's a possibility, but I think the
I wouldn't
beautiful
eat the coffee.
the beautiful thing is that I don't need coffee, bro. I'm not drinking coffee. I'm not drinking monsters. Like I drink Celsius, which is the smallest pre-workout you can buy, and I think it's mainly out of the la costumbre, wey, que like, oh, let's drink our Celsius on the way to the gym, and it's like, but I think I'd be able to hit the gym comfortably without any pre-workout,
With the
and
cacao.
and that's something because I've always used pre-workout, way. Like I've always drank. Like, I go running way without any caffeine, and that to me is crazy. I remember one of my first runs, I was like, fuck, I didn't drink coffee.
Hmm.
And I noticed it like mid run where I was like, oh shit, I
That you
didn't drink
did it.
coffee. Like I
Oh
really
shit. But you felt good.
yeah, I felt good. But mentally, for a bit, I was like, should I stop at 7-Eleven and buy like a shot? You know, those energy shots?
Simon.
Should I? Because what if I fucking completely drain out before I get home or something? But I was like, nah, I'm already halfway. What's the worst that could happen? And I finished it through. But I've been able to feel the benefits of it. Is the I love feeling like this, bro. Cause for sometimes, and I'm pretty sure you know the feeling is like you just feel dead, you feel
Yeah.
drained with no energy.
Well, that's what I was telling you, right? Remember when I offered you the energy drink
Yeah,
and that I had seen a post on TikTok. This fool was like, "Hey, ¿cómo te dije que dijo? Don't let
don't let people tell you.
No, yeah, like he was like, "Oh, check this out," and he fucking opened. It sounded like he
Like
popped
a
open a
beer.
can, and I assumed, bro, it was gonna be like alcohol, right?
Yeah,
And then he brings it up, and it's an energy drink. He's like, "Don't let people stop you from opening that second energy drink. Fuck that shit, like you know."
yeah.
And it's funny because that's like me, way like so in el jale, way, and I do pop that fucking second energy drink.
And naturally, I think a lot of people rely on energy drinks, way. Where
Es
it's
que
like,
está cabrón, güey. Al menos yo como te digo, I mean, I know you have a jale también. But like let's say como yo, güey, que I'm not like my own boss.
yeah,
You know, like you. Yo tengo que estar ahí, güey, regardless at this time, every fucking day, for this many hours. And sometimes, fool, like, no duerme uno bien, güey, or for
yeah,
X cosa, you know? And you're fucking trying to get through your day, and you do need that fucking boost, you know?
yeah. Coquel de camarón still legit. Still,
Sí, güey.
looking girthy as fuck tonight. He said, your dad knows what's up.
It's his mom's, pero también tu dad, ¿no? Tu dad le revuelve un polvito.
Yeah, from Chiapas.
You should find out what that polvito is, dog.
I forget what it is. They have all these names. I don't even know if it's like the actual name or if it's like
Pero como que, güey.
damn, bro, I wouldn't even know how to say it. Güey.
Lipovitán. Te pasas de verga, güey. I just realized full lipovitán is to lose weight or what? Because it's like lipo.
Oh, probably, yeah.
I haven't heard that fucking name in a while.
And that shit's crazy. Güey. But I honestly say like try it out. A lot of people are like my cousin. She's like, I'm just gonna buy the cacao powder. I'd rather go through the process of making it yourself because you know what you're putting in it.
Simón.
Because the cacao powder could say 100% raw, but you don't know. And at the end of the day, you don't know if it's 100% raw.
Dice Alonso que that was the first energy drink.
It came in a
They
glass
came in
bottle.
a glass bottle.
Solita.
Anyway, but that, I mean, I'm gonna try that shit out. She said she buys it at the Mexicano, right?
Yeah, well, now we found that in Olympic. Ahí en donde compran la piñata y todo.
Oh, Piñata District.
It's cheaper.
Oh, it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's way cheaper.
Pues I might go here to Mexicano. Está
Right.
más fácil.
Yeah.
It's more accessible for me to go. And I'll try it out for a week, like you said. A ver cómo me siento,
Try it
güey.
out for a week or two and
And if anything, we'll start fucking putting you guys on game right here.
selling you guys the bolas. Chocolate.
Selling you guys the bolas, and then les mandamos el cacao gratis. A huevo. No hay que dar un paso sin guarache.
Mira, Toby dice thank you.
Como que thank you.
Thank you for the bolas, dice Toby. Sí.
Yo mejor el chupapanza.
Oh, this one knows man, what's that fool's name, way?
¿Quién, güey?
There's a guy, he's a Mexican guy. He's always making like troll content, way. Está bien mamón este güey, I forgot his name. Es el tío de este güey. We're always sending videos to one another. Pero
¿Quién
he
es ese
says
güey?
que
El de
ya me llegó el no sé qué dice, like he had this fucking concoction in a bottle. He's like, voy a perder peso. Que no sé qué. That was not even that fat, güey, pero. And he's like, este sí sirve para perder peso, el no sé qué. I forgot what the fuck he says.
Pues ya saben, We're gonna start selling the bolas
Como
y luego el chupapanza.
empty the water.
Handles. Pero sí, güey, I mean, another thing that this fool had brought up earlier. Let me see. I wrote this shit down. talk about it today. Oh yeah, the whole cacao thing. And then well, I'll wait till this fool gets here so you could talk about the infestation he has at his house. So what's up with you guys? What you guys getting into tonight? Güey, pinche Alonso. Hey, wait, I fuck, dude, I have not like written down the books that you recommended, dog. So me vas a tener que mandar una lista o algo.
El Alonso ni sabe leer, güey.
¿No sabe leer?
Uno, puras mamadas que dice ese güey.
So we should talk about the whole pizza thing and kids being soft nowadays.
Oh, I was saying de los roaches.
Yeah, Simon.
Yeah, my little brothers don't like to eat pizza that's left overnight because they think there's roaches over it. So just the idea that there's roaches supposedly,
Ajá.
they won't eat it anymore. They leave it there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Just fucking eat
But that's kind of nasty, güey.
it.
Ya no estamos en esos tiempos, güey.
Nah, güey, pero a mí
Yo
no me-
antes de morro ni pizza tenía para comer, güey.
a mí el COVID no me hizo daño, güey.
¿Cómo que el COVID?
Me hizo daño el COVID, güey.
También comía sopa de ratón y de
De
todo eso.
todo,
No
güey.
mames, güey.
But there's I'm like, man, you guys are soft as fuck. Like, you don't know if there's fucking. I mean, one thing is seeing a fucking fat ass roach being there as a pepperoni or something.
Pero sí está tan así de gacho, güey, de ahí lo que tienen ustedes en la casa.
Nah, it's just I think it's the first time in a while that we've seen roaches.
Porque yo te digo, güey, well, I was telling you the story. So,
But these kids are so exaggerated. I mean, I'm gonna roach outside and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
te digo que yo, güey, um, well, ya ves que en la 52nd dije I was born there on 52nd. And then pasó some family drama. We moved out. My dad moved out. I was a little kid, güey. And so maybe we moved back then, like maybe como 3 años después, güey, because my sister was maybe 1 year old. So me and my sister are 3 years apart. So my sister was 1 year old, and we went back to 52nd. Güey, I remember, fool, cuando me sentaba a comer, güey, en la mesa. Aparte, güey, like antes, como era un chingo de gente, güey, viviendo ahí en la casa de, it was my grandparents' house. Now it's my dad's house, my mom and my dad's house. La mesa, güey, que teníamos estaba like en una corner, but estaba lleno, güey, de cosas. Like the pantry was not enough to like have all this fucking stuff for everybody that lived there, right? Bro, llegaba y tenía que hacer un little space to put like my plate on the fucking table y roaches all over the fucking table, dog.
Like all over?
All over, fool.
That's crazy.
Sí, güey, like así, pues, era como dicen ahorita, era un pinche hervidero, güey,
To the
de
point,
cucarachas, güey.
like you have to have your plate.
No, but like, let's say if I were to move a box, you would see fucking roaches, like,
Oh shit.
sí, güey, it was bad, fool.
Yeah.
It was really bad. And, y pues, yo comía, güey, ahí en la pinche mesa, you know, like, they were like my company, güey. Si no las miraba, no me sentía a gusto, güey.
You know,
Sí, ¿qué le hicieron a mis cucarachas, güey?
wild.
You know, but it's like now like como ahorita como el estilo de vida que tenemos y que vivimos, I mean, también yo veo a mis morros, güey. Fuck, bro. They are soft, bro. The kids are soft nowadays.
It's a different reality.
I mean, it's a good thing, but sometimes it's like fuck, you know?
Dice Alonso, yo mejor de chupa panza. My dog just farted. It stinks.
Dice
Échale
el
la culpa al
Alonso.
perro, pobre perro. Dice, get my number from Luis. Ah,
¿Quién dijo?
Alonso,
¿O Alonso?
¿le vas a ir a dar?
Le voy a dar qué?
Pues, ¿qué le vas a dar?
El gift, Adam's gift. Adam's gift.
El cacao, güey. y
El
las
cacao.
bolas. He's Anchovies Pizza. Joe's apartment. What's that? Joe's apartment. What's the other topic that we were saying? It was just that?
That and how kids were soft.
Yeah, kids are soft for sure, man.
I mean, but sometimes I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing, bro? Like, yo la neta veo que mis morros, yo growing up, I didn't have a lot of stuff, like, a lot of, like, they say treats. Nunca pasé hambre, güey, thankfully.
Pero no tenías like a snow cone. And
Pero como decir ya que yo, like, iba a la casa de, like, let's say one of my friends, y que tenían que paletas, y que tenían, like, chips, and they had, like, just random fucking, like, snacks and treats, and, like, opening the fridge wasn't like, ¿cómo te diría?
para nosotros, güey,
No era como, oh,
no
like,
tenías
don't open the fucking fridge, you know?
no teníamos dinero para comprar los Frosted Flakes, güey.
Yo
Right?
sí, güey, pero eran the generic brand.
A nosotros nos daban Life, güey, en Kicks. That was our
Life?
Sí, güey.
Damn, fool, that's fucking...
That was our sweet cereal, güey.
Güey, pero no mames, güey, tenían feria ustedes.
Y Cheerios, güey.
Yo me acuerdo que mi mom, para hacernos rendir el cereal, güey, nos lo mezclaba. So we would have, like, the
Había
generic
veces,
brand of Fruit Loops with, like, del cereal del gallito que le decía a mi mom.
el Kellogg's.
Kellogg's,
Kellogg's,
cornflakes.
Yeah, cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yeah.
Nosotros a veces con tostadas, güey. Si queríamos cornflakes, güey, no había cornflakes. Con tostadas, güey, y leche.
No, pues no te quiero preguntar de dónde sacaban la leche, güey. Sí, tostadas eran cereal.
No, no te creas, güey. Pero sí, nosotros we would eat Kicks. Pero yo creo que mucho de mi mamá, güey, por no querer comprar. Honestly, though, that's a good thing, like, because a lot of people are raised, like, in, like, sweet cereals and shit. and,
Yeah.
like, they very unhealthy, like, foods. So my mom in that aspect was always, like, always trying to be healthy, mi mom.
Pues te
Pero
digo,
ya ahorita, güey, we look into the freezer and it's like, the fuck? They got, ice cream and
sí,
chocolate bars
güey,
and all
antes
this
no,
stuff.
güey, antes sí los bolis no faltaban, güey.
Y
Sí
yo digo,
rifaban
"Oh,
los
yo creo
bolis.
que a nosotros no nos querías.
Sí. Como ahora my parents have bolis, güey.
Yeah.
There's not one kid in that house. And they have bolis, they have ice cream, they have all this shit. So llegan los grandkids y a lo que quieran, you
Oh,
know?
los grandkids.
Sí, güey. Pero es like cuando estábamos creciendo, qué chingados, no había nada, güey.
No había nada de eso. But I think my mom more in the aspect of being healthy with that stuff. But yeah, when nosotros, we hardly like it was like, but then we get the frosted flakes. That was like cool, you know.
Like, they were,
But
oh, shit.
rarely my mom would want it, but not because we couldn't afford it, I guess, but because my mom didn't want us eating that.
Pero te digo que it was rare when we had like cereal así, güey.
Hmm
It was always the generic brand.
Like instead of a tiger, estaba un leopard.
Y era una bolsa, güey, de plástico. Sí, güey. Ah, tú no,
I
tú
was
sí,
just being a fucking troll. It
tú
was the
sí-
leopard
tú
thing.
sí
güey.
tenías feria, güey. Tú sí
Yeah.
tenías el Frosted Flakes.
Pues sí, güey. Pues diles, güey, que a la casa que ibas y mirabas chocolate bars, güey.
Chocolate bars,
Oh,
no
what the
mames.
fuck you said? Nah, güey, we never had like ice cream bars. Pero mi tía Mari sí lo desacostumbraba a comer así. Like,
Yeah?
those always had like ice cream and chips. Esos
Yeah,
güeyes siempre
nah.
sacaban sus big ass bags of chips. Nosotros nunca, güey.
Nosotros tampoco, güey.
Like,
It was
the
rare.
only reason I would start eating chips ya era cuando nos daban nuestra semana. Íbamos y nos comprábamos los fucking hot Cheetos. at
Las
the
hot
homies.
Cheetos at the homies, yeah.
Pero así que mi mom dijera, traje la marqueta y había 5 bags de chips, nunca, güey. Pero como te digo, because of the whole, I think my mom was always like
Healthy.
wanting, chasing health.
That's cool. Pues sí, güey, tío, pues antes no había feria. And that's what I tell my kids sometimes, bro, porque abren el pinche refrigerador no sé cuántas veces y que no se me antoja esto, I don't want that, oh, que blah, blah, blah. Like, man, we're gonna stop buying all that shit so that you guys can really get hungry. Para ver si es cierto, cabrones, you
It's
know?
funny. But it's funny because it's part of being a kid, you know? Yo creo que también a la misma vez,
Güey,
tú
nah.
si no pudieras, güey, no pudieras, ¿verdad?
Pero, güey, yo no me acuerdo, güey, yo haber sido así de picky. La neta, güey. Y yo
Yeah.
creo era porque no teníamos, güey.
Or where you're like, oh, hell
Cuando
yeah.
había algo, aunque sea fuera algo chiquito, güey, como yo me acuerdo, my tío would buy a pan, güey. Un pan que tenía like, I guess the closest I could think of is like a Danish, dog.
Yeah.
And que digas tú, like, oh shit, comíamos. I'm not saying que también no teníamos de comer, güey, pero it was like pan, like, el pan era el pinche pan blanco, el que vendían aquí por las Lawson, güey, la Main, la San Pedro,
Oh,
like,
okay.
the sandwich
Yeah,
bread.
sandwich.
Pero te digo que así pan, güey, like, my tío me decía, ¿quieres uno, güey? Yeah, fuck yeah. Y se me hacía, like, the best thing ever, bro.
'Cause,
Like,
yeah.
because of the, like, el dulce de leche and all that shit, like, and yo no le decía gestos a nada, güey, que me decían, hey, ¿quieres una, like, an ice cream cone, a sandwich? Fuck yeah,
Pero
bro.
también, güey, like another thing for us, güey, with my mom, the way she raised us, the food that she would buy us.
Eric, güey. And this is something in Mexican culture, güey, que se mueren, güey. Y yo, la neta, a mí nunca me pelaron, güey. Nunca me gustaron tanto así que dijera, Eric would nearly have an orgasm as a kid, right? Los gancitos, güey.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yo, a mí nunca me, like, ese güey me decía, you want a gancito? And from time to time I would get it, ¿verdad? But it wasn't like, no me gustaban, güey. They said, oh, hell yeah, güey. Como ahora, like, they make the memes and they're like, hey, don't, we'll fight over my frozen gancito. This, that, and the
Yeah, I
other.
would freeze the gancitos. too,
Yeah.
dog.
And it's like, para mí nunca fueron así, güey, I don't know, nunca me gustaron to that level. Like, I'm not saying they were nasty or anything, but like, a mí nunca me gustaron,
Es
like,
que you didn't know.
a mí,
Tú
güey,
tenías, güey, para comer lo que querías, güey.
un Twix bar.
¿Ves? Yo cuando puta, güey, yo te digo, mi dad, güey, ya ves que antes,
I was
I
just
don't know
trying to
about,
American me, güey, pura mamada, güey.
I don't know about like you, pero antes, I remember que me decían, hey, ve pídele a tu tío tu domingo. Did you guys ever do that shit?
The only uncle fue mi padrino, el papá de Freddy,
Que
que
te daba tu domingo.
me daba mi, pues, yeah, pues era mi padrino, güey, and every now and then cuando venía, pues ves que ellos no vivían aquí, hey, and that fool would give me money.
Yeah, because
Pero de ahí fuera, pues nunca,
porque así era antes, güey, la costumbre era esa. Vaya, pídale a su tío su domingo. So yo iba y le pedía a mi tío, hey, me da mi domingo and shit, and they would be like, cabrón or whatever, but I would get $1 from like, you know, like maybe $3, agarraba 3, 5 bolas, güey. Y ya y con esa feria iba y me compraba el gansito o lo que sea, you know, and I still remember my mom would make me save my money, güey. Y una vez, do you remember the orange lonchera that would pass by the house?
the ice cream truck.
The ice cream truck. Well, not la lonchera, the ice cream truck. La que tenía un giant.
Ajá.
Like tenía un giant pintado and the giant was like playing with the ice cream truck. Like it had the actual ice cream truck like painted.
For years, no?
Sí, güey. That food, the nachos from that food were bomb. Y yo te digo que yo salía, güey. My mom would make me save the majority of my money in alcancía. And I remember, fool, que yo cada vez que lo paraba en la tarde, miraba que tenía un pinche Batman action figure, dog. And I wanted that shit, fool. Y un día, güey, pues no me pude controlar, güey, y quebré la puta alcancía y saqué los 5 bolas, güey. Y lo compré, güey. Y mi mamá me dio una chinga, güey.
¿Quién lo compra?
Sí, güey, yeah, she kicked my ass, but I had my Batman action figure. That's funny, bro.
That's crazy, güey.
Pero era lo de no tener, güey, no saber, you know.
Yeah, güey. Y yo, pues, güey, como mi mamá me daba, like, $1, like, sometimes me daba $5. And una vez, güey, me dio un 100, güey.
$100?
$100, güey.
Damn, fool, you guys had
Pero,
money, dog.
no, güey, espérate, güey. Porque
Que dijo, oh, me equivoqué, ahí te van, ahí te van mil bolas.
yo de morrillo, güey, yo ni me di cuenta, güey, hasta ya after school, güey, cuando era tiempo de comprar. Estaba con Eric, and I think my sister was there too. And I was like, holy shit, I got $100. Y le empecé a comprar a todos, güey, todos mis homies. Yo bien chingón comprándole a todos, güey. Y mi mamá, güey, ese día ya en la casa toda scared que she had lost $100.
Yeah, you sure did.
Dice que me dijo que para qué me ando gastando la feria que
Güey, pero tú me lo diste, le hubieras dicho, tú me lo diste.
la mamá, fuck, like,
That's
how
wild,
do
bro.
you think I'm gonna give you that much money?
That's pretty wild. I don't think that my parents have ever made that mistake.
Mi no, ¿cómo habrá estado estresada para darme eso?
Yeah, bro. Está cabrón, ¿ah? Con las cosas que pasan, pero pues sí está cabrón, güey. But kids right nowadays, at least I know that there's kids that también carecen de muchas cosas, güey. But like my kids, fuck, dude.
But that's I guess como dices tú, no? It's a good thing and a bad thing.
Este, güey.
Like it's a good thing that you're able to give them that, right? Because si no estuvieran pasando por esto, güey, estuvieran pasando por lo tuyo, pues you'd be having a hard time too, ¿no?
Yeah, pues sí, the hard time was with us, but I feel like también our parents came from a different times, and for them,
Es como se dice, güey, ellos vinieron, sufrieron para nosotros.
sí,
traer
güey.
lives.
Yep.
So,
But sometimes I don't know if that was a good thing, like us, at least now with our kids, porque like yo a veces digo, these kids, they can be seen, or it could be seemed as they're ungrateful. Porque yo digo, it's so easy way to like lose all your shit. At least like me, I lose my job. Ponle, si no encuentro jale, ya valí verga, güey. ¿Me entiendes? Like, and then now we're gonna be struggling. Now we're not gonna have what we have now and shit, you know? Obviamente, como te digo, that I'm sure like I could get back up on my feet. That's not a problem, but like these kids don't know what it means to not have snacks all day. You know, like, oh, I want popcorn. Oh, I want chips. Oh, I want a sopita. Or I want like ice cream. Or I want whatever, you know?
I think that's part of like the discipline that you're gonna be teaching them along the way
Pues
too.
sí, güey, pero sometimes it's hard, bro. No creas.
¿Qué dicen aquí estos güeyes?
¿Qué dice el Big Ivan?
Los cornflakes del week, dice la Daisy.
Yeah, oh yeah, Daisy, los del WIC. Frozen Gancitos, dice el Ramiro.
Ramiro.
El Big Ivan, have y'all ever took money from your parents as kids and bought Pokemon cards? Damn, bro. I'm guilty, dog.
Le robaste a tu mamá.
A mi dad, güey.
¿Y
Mi
si
dad tenía...
Pikachu?
No, they never did,
no.
fool. But they saw that my stack of Pokemon cards got fucking big.
Oh,
all of a sudden, I had a Charizard, a Blastoise, y luego fucking the holographic fucking Pokemon cards. Este, my dad would he would save all his change, way.
you would be
Last
happy today if you saved the collection.
I don't even know what happened to my Pokemon cards, bro. Este, but he would save like I'm guilty porque I don't even think I've ever admitted it to them.
Órale.
Pero he would save all his change, like las coras, way, like todo lo que era los pennies aparte, way, pero everything else, like the dimes and the nickels, and the quarters, they
She
would
had,
always
like, a
save them.
little bucket, güey, and full of like pennies.
My
dimes.
dad had a Downy pote, way, y ahí echaba todo.
Mi mom decía, yo acepto dimos, pennies. todo.
Sí, güey. Y te digo que pasaba el ice cream truck y le bajaba $1, $2. Un día sí me puse bien goloso, güey, y le agarré 5 bolas de cola. Y I don't know, un día dice, hey, ¿por qué? Luego mis coras, qué chingados, ¿qué le están pasando? También, ya está bien vacío el bote.
Pues en ese
Y yo,
aspecto,
pero yo era con un pinche stack of Pokemon cards, bro.
también yo, yo no lo pensé así, güey. Yo pensé, I don't know why, for some reason, I was like, oh, getting like cash, like dollars. Se me hiciera un poco más raro, ¿verdad? Pero en ese aspecto también, güey, yo y Eric, se escuchaba el pinche paletero y
Ujú.
nos echábamos a correr. Bajamos la pink bucket y agarrábamos $1 each. Y todo ese desmadre.
No mames,
Y
güey.
más encabronó, güey. Y también así, lo mismo, like, what the fuck, how come it's not going up? Like, I keep putting money in here.
El Big Ivan dice que he traded his, dice, I would have been rich. I had 3 edition Charizard holographics. Fuck, dog. Yo también, güey, I had a sick holographic fucking, Blastoids. And then, Charizard one también, güey. Those probably, and those were original, like the first fucking,
They said first edition.
yeah, fuck. That fool traded it for a mongoose bike. That's wild, bro.
And then
That's
being
crazy.
somebody, a crackhead's bike at the end, güey, la neta, güey. Shit, mongoose bike.
That's crazy, bro.
But at the time, güey, that was a trade, güey. 3 little
Yeah,
fucking
hell yeah,
cards for a
fool. For a
mongoose.
mongoose, hell yeah. Especially had the fucking pegs on the back to fucking carry your homies.
Dude, were you there when fucking Carlos, you know how Carlos was? That fool went into the house and like took a bike.
What do you mean?
We were by Tams, eh? I don't know if it was just me, Carlos, and Randy, or if you were there too.
Nah, I was probably not there, güey.
Y llegó el señor, güey.
¿A tu casa?
And we were kicking it by your house. I think you were probably there when we were kicking it. Y llegó el señor and he's like, hey, that's my daughter's bike. Y se la quitó, güey.
No shit.
That's my daughter's bike. I go, why the fuck you get it? Y que no sé qué. Era un moreno, pero todo calmado. Se la subió la bike a su car y se fue.
It wasn't even probably his bike, fool. Se los chingó a ustedes, güey.
Güey. Nos hizo que hiciéramos el jale por él.
Sí, güey.
No, pero pinche Carlos, like, I don't remember, güey. Ves que Carlos and Randy siempre.
Hacían mamadas.
Yeah.
Stupid shit, yeah.
And, but yeah, güey, I do remember that. Pero sí sabíamos que era like and it was a corner house y sabíamos que vivían unos morenitos.
No sé, güey. I don't remember that.
Yeah, you probably weren't there when that happened, but we were kicking it in the middle, so I'm guessing you were probably like,
Or maybe you guys were kicking it with Randy.
yeah, I don't remember exactly. Pero sí, güey. Pinche Carlos.
That's pretty wild, bro. El Debo, dice.
Debo. I thought my Ken Griffey
Junior RC was going.
buy my first house.
And it didn't, bro, or what?
Did y'all ever get into Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
didn't. I only got into like Pokemon. Digimon was another one.
Oh, Digimon, yeah.
But I think the one that really got us all was Pokemon.
Pokemon. La neta, way I think Pokemon was really hard to get like the good cards.
It
And
got expensive. no?
yeah, and like Yu-Gi-Oh! I think que like de volada me salían, like cuando compraba los packs, de volada me salía que the Blue Eyes Dragon y un pedazo de Exodia or whatever the fuck. So yeah, I got into that shit for a little bit, but like no.
Those Pogs, güey. Did you ever have Pogs?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sí, güey. Esos son los que hice ¿cómo se llama ese güey? El
¿Quién,
amigo
güey?
de Luis R. Conríquez,
El
que era campeón de
los tazos.
esos son los tazos,
Sí,
¿no?
güey, son los tazos.
Tazos internacional.
Sí, güey.
Pero I remember those because we would go to downtown, güey. Y mi dad, güey, como te digo, güey, mi dad siempre se partió la madre, güey. Like, así como dices tú, we always like had money, pero me compraba una stack, güey, un pinche tubo, güey, de puros Pogs.
That's crazy. Fui yo me los tenía que comprar, güey, con mi domingo
Yeah.
ahí en la Ramírez.
Oh shit. No, yeah, güey. And this was way before we met.
Yeah,
The
hell
Pods
yeah.
stuff,
See, the
right?
pods
We
was
were
like
kids, güey.
elementary. For me, it was elementary, like early middle school.
Yeah, like I was barely like 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
Y me acuerdo, güey, going through the callejones, güey. Encontrábamos, my dad me compró unos tubos, güey. I remember like a pink tubo, güey, and it had like all these like skulls on them, right?
Mhm.
Like there was pugs with skulls.
Yeah, with skulls or like different like, and then
there
the
was
the,
heavy
the
ones.
slammers.
Ajá, the slammers.
I remember I had fucking like sick ass slammer, fool. That looked like that should look like a blade for like a chainsaw.
Oh shit.
Y así, güey, when you would stack, ya hacía el pinche stack, sacaba mi pinche slammer. Sopas, putazote, güey, que le aventaban.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Pero I think my dad también, pues eso desde cuándo viene, güey, los pugs, ¿a poco nomás fue cosa de nuestra era o también de la era de nuestros parents?
Nah, esa fuera de nosotros.
Nosotros.
Yo de mis parents, güey, todavía me tocó jugar como con los valeros, los
Yeah.
trompos.
Mi dad cuando iba a Chiapas, güey, nos traía así, valeros, trompos.
Nosotros también me tocó jugar un juego que se llama, le llaman allá en Guadalajara Changais.
Okay.
And that one lo hacías con un palo de escoba, güey. Agarrabas un palo de escoba y hacías como un mini bat y luego lo cortabas un pedacito del palo. And what you would do is en la tierra hacías like un hoyo, güey, at an angle y ponías el palito así
Rectangle.
at an angle. And enough for you to like flick it with the stick, boom, le tenías que pegar, güey, atinarle al palo y if you would flick it bien, salía volando el palito, güey, así para arriba. Y le dabas un putazo con el palo, boom. Y it was like a baseball thing.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
That's crazy. No, I never played that, güey.
Yeah, se llamaba, le decían así en la family de nosotros le dicen Changais.
Y las canicas, güey.
Las canicas these days y las marbles.
Los marbles. I remember the little bags que venían, güey.
I would play soldaditos
Like,
con las canicas.
oh, okay.
You ever played it or no?
No, no, no.
So ponías, like, let's say the other person would put like a line así, straight line, and then you would put a straight line y tenías que tirar shots, like, y a la marble que le tirabas, te la chingabas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, soldaditos, that's what we would call it.
Oh, saladitos, alright. That's crazy, güey. Crazy ass shit, right? Like that.
That now ni siquiera, güey.
Nah, ni madre. ¿Tú crees que llega a haber otra era, güey, donde
Ya
haya
no, güey.
tazos,
Ahorita sí, güey. Aquí hay un chingo en LA. Tazos dorados.
But it's like, that's crazy, huh? Like, I've always been able to accept, like, hey, man, it's different eras, different times. you know?
Yeah,
Like, now everything's digital, right?
digital tablets.
Tablets, yeah, digital shit. But it'd be nice to see, like, the kids go out again and be like, hey, let's, con su tubo de tazo.
El tubo de tazo.
That's
Los
some shit.
squishies, dice la flaca.
Oh, los squishies, that thing is a whole other thing, huh?
Hell yeah, bro. They make money off of those things.
Did you get any for your kids?
And yo no.
It's funny because Gabi got a dumpling way,
Oh, yeah, we got that one for Valeria in Chicago.
and dumplings. Gabi got it. She's been having it. It was laying around way, and then Gabi came one day. She's like, "What the fuck? These things are reselling." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, these things are reselling. People are getting them." Like,
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, I don't know what the fuck that is."
yeah.
It's just like a food thing. But now, like, I see videos of my little niece probably watching videos de esas madres. I'm
Sí,
like,
güey, they're
get
pretty big.
special editions.
Yeah, they're pretty big, güey. ¿Qué dice el Big Ivan? What about the bean shooters? The shooters from cut off plastic bottle and ends and shoot beans out.
We'd have
We-
a little war.
We had a little wars, yeah, dude.
Had the Saving Private Paris.
Saving Private 52nd.
52nd.
Yeah, those were badass, dude. I remember we had our little
Trailer in the back.
yeah, we had a trailer in the back, and then we would shoot beans all over the fucking yard. I still remember, we que un día my grandpa came from Durango,
Yeah.
and pues he was a farmer, and he started seeing like these fucking matas growing. That fool, he asked me like, "Hey, ¿te andan sembrando frijoles o qué chingado?" Pero era porque we were fucking shooting the bean shooters, and they were fucking growing in our yards.
And that's about it.
Sí, güey. And I remember que ya ves que we were playing un día y a Carlos le cayó una en el ojo, güey.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit got stuck, and that fool was like trying to
Take it out.
take it out. And then we all fucking asked for money, and we went to go buy goggles and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And we were wearing goggles. That's wild, bro.
Protective gear.
Yeah, PPE.
PPE. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
those were the days, man. We had a lot of fun.
It's crazy, huh? How, like, to think like, I always talk to older people, and it's always like, I feel like we were the last ones
Yeah, we were the last generation
that went to
that didn't grow up with technology.
Even the people from, like, the 95s, right?
Yeah, well, los millennials, way.
Yeah. But I feel like us, way right there, the 10-year way, the 10-year mark, 1990 to 88, 89.
88.
And it's like a whole different world back then.
Sí, güey.
Just the fact that we used to play like hide and seek, freeze tag. And it's crazy going through it. Like, a veces salen te he hablado un chingo de esto de los pinche, the content, the nostalgic content, right? Where it's meant to make you feel nostalgic. Like the way, like, video games were to us. It was so brand new. We were like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this looks so realistic. And then now you look at it and it's like, what the fuck was it?
And no, and the crazy thing is that even video games back then, way, they would still bring people together. Cause remember, we would kick it, like we would all play together. Like it was like, hey, fuck it. If we had a system, we're all playing together.
Yeah.
And
Me daban
now,
los controles desconectados, pero.
pues sí, güey, tal vez un control o dos desconectados, pero we all like would show up to each other's houses to actually
to
play. And now
Now
it's
it's
like everybody in their own
their
fucking
own.
house. All you hear is people on the fucking headset. It's not the same way. No more bonds are really created like that.
Yeah, because también yo me acuerdo güey, in the neighborhood,
before we moved out to from 52nd to 52nd. But and when we used to live in the apartments, there was a guy that had the Mario Kart.
Mm.
And like he had the Nintendo 64 before all of us, so we would all go. And
And then
in
Nintendo
his little
64
room,
was
yeah,
those fucking 4 controllers.
yeah, and we're all there like fucking playing fucking Mario Kart.
Sí, güey.
And yeah, it's true. But I've always thought about this. Like, as a parent, aren't you glad that it's like he's right there? Antes nos íbamos, güey, nos desaparecíamos, güey. Llegábamos a la house 10 hours later,
¿Quién
güey.
sabe dónde andábamos?
Yeah.
Nah, güey, pero you know what?
Andábamos de
La,
narcos,
la
güey.
neta, güey, de todos modos, yo la neta veo que that's also very beneficial because we are able to be on our own and handle ourselves. Like, it's the
social
overprotection,
skills and
yeah, and understanding. Like, luckily, way a lot of us made it out, some of us didn't. Pero it's like learning about your surroundings, knowing how to navigate your surroundings, you know?
these kids don't even.
And like nowadays, like I feel like people are so oblivious to like their surroundings. Like
Yeah.
there's
Like, to me, the
no
weirdest thing is it's something so simple, way. Going to ask about your food order. Like, last time you asked my brother to go get some pizzas, and he's like, the stupid app is not updating. I'm like, just go ask him. He's like, no, bro, why would I go ask him? I'm like, because the app is not working. So go ask him. Tell him, hey, I'm here to check out my order. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? He's like, no, brother, it's dumb. If it was done, if it was ready, the app would say it's ready, bro. I was like, what the fuck? But it's also
no
to me,
mames,
I'm
güey.
like, why are you like that, Lige? Why are you so shy to go ask about
Yeah.
your food? And he's like, I'm not shy. And I'm like, bro, you're always fucking shy. But it's crazy the difference in times where I'm like,
Sí,
okay,
güey.
this shit is not updating. Let me go ask about my.
Yeah.
And it's something as simple as that. Like, I'm sure there's other things that differ. But to me, that was hilarious. Like, we were laughing, me and my brother were laughing, but he's like, you're just an old head.
I'll be like, man, fuck you. Nah. Dice el Big Ivan que he lives out in the desert and he would have uh full on paintball wars with no gear.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's fuck, man.
It's crazy the culture with because we were in the city and my primo Freddy way in the desert
In the high desert.
and like stuff like that. He would always talk about paintballs and stuff, which is crazy.
That's crazy, man. I think we should call it, no?
Yeah, it's getting late. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for being here.
Hell yeah,
We haven't
appreciate
been
you
gone for a
guys.
couple weeks, but we'll be back next week.
Yeah, we'll be back
Right?
next week. I
We'll
think
be back next
I don't
week.
think we have anything to do.
As always, we invite you guys to join the topic, join the conversation. Feel free to talk about everything and anything. We don't get offended easily. As
Yeah,
we're
we
trying to make the point here.
we don't, bro. We don't. We appreciate all your guys' point of views,
Yes,
and we appreciate you guys coming in
and having good
and
conversation.
having good conversations.
Guys, aside from that, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday, and we'll see you guys next week.
Hell yeah. Thank you
Alright.
guys.
Peace.
Late.
Hold on for you too.
YouTube.